like, nah, it's cool. Just here's those. Just keep those. I'm like, thanks.
Looking good. We're looking good. Wait a second. We're looking good. It's still not.
It's just so dead. Is what it is.
Holy smokes! All right, Zach, I got a script now. Okay.
Your hair looks good like
I'm
this.
gonna do a script like this. Thank you. Your hair is always nice. And it's Saturday, the 7th of October, 2017, and you're spending it in Orlando, Florida, with the MMA guys. I'm Jay Killen. Joining us tonight is undefeated amateur MMA heavyweight Zack Shelby.
Okay, light heavyweight one. I'm not that big. But what's up, YouTube world?
I thought you were heavyweight. No, no way. You're like when you can vary in like 15 pounds with somebody, like that's heavyweight. So what was it? Werdum, gorgeous. The camera
loves you. I'm saying that much because he's right there. I don't want to get kicked. I'm trying to get kicked in the face again.
No, I will not kick you in the face.
That's what I thought the first time in pro class too. And he kicked me in the face anyway. It's just like, oh no, just like kick me in the face. He kicked me in the face.
What sucks is like leaving class. Is your phone not charging? We're gonna find out. Hi everybody, thanks for joining us.
Just leave it. It just takes a little while because it's so dead.
Charge more before turning on. Okay, I got you.
Exactly.
What is up, everybody?
Promised land. If you want quality milk, go to the promised land.
Here we are, right there. Do we have the fights on? Yeah, we do. No, they're not. So don't worry, we'll have. Oh, there's the cat. I'm the cat. You ever see Ren and Stimpy? Everlast? Oh. Everlast is playing the national anthem with me.
Share His grace on me, and crown that good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
I feel like we should be standing for this. It should be behind candles.
With brotherhood, from sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea.
That was very nice. So all the Vegas Strong shirts that the UFC are selling tonight, 100% of the proceeds are going to be going to the
for the victims of that Vegas shooting.
Yeah.
My brother, sister-in-law, my niece, and a good friend of my brother's. They're all good. They all lived out in Vegas. I'm like, make sure they're all alive in one piece. So we see DC. DC's back. Is he back or is he just still coping with after his loss to John Jones for the second time?
I think it was Vladimir Vulcan or somebody. DC put out a tweet about. He's put out a tweet and asked all of his fans to tweet like who they would want to see him fight next, which is pretty. I mean, cause he took a nice little vacation after the whole John Jones thing, and I think they said they wanted him to fight Volkan Ozdemir, the guy that like white dude looks like Lex Luthor. He just like knocked out his last guy in a first round knockout. But DC asked like his. There we go, man. El Kakui. Tony Ferguson. Jenny, you want to pull up the chat? You can read the chat. Or no, actually, I got my phone here. I'll pull up the chat.
I can pull it up. I have the iPad. It's good.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Here, pull it up here. October 7th, 2017. Live from Orlando, Florida, you are tuned into the MMA Guys. Jenny taught me to be a little bit more enthusiastic on the mic. Not be too.
MMA fans, any of the actual martial arts, how do you deal with all these random pain coursing through your body? I can tell you right now, from this morning, from my eye just being a problem, now for some reason it's going to my shoulders, which I'm just like, what'd I do? Oh, I'm wondering right now.
You know, I think you see it more too is because, like, I know for a fact, like, you don't do drugs and you don't take painkillers, and so you feel everything. And I think, like, cumulatively, like, the stuff, like, picks up over time, and, like, you just kind of feel it. But
are you telling him just go do drugs and he'll be fine?
I mean,
do not get that, dude. They don't do drugs.
I mean, it's okay. John Jones does it. He never gets in trouble.
Oh, please. John Jones, man. No.
Isn't he your idol?
He's his nemesis.
If I ever saw John Jones, I'd say I have mad respect for this guy, but at the same time be like, dude, you are really a F up. Seriously.
Spitfire, who's fighting now? Nobody right now. We're going into the main event.
We are.
Yeah, we are. We're fighting.
Actually,
World Star!
I think Jeremy Applegate is Ray. Hi, Ray. It's got to be him. What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try and sit on this thing like this. I think there's something about these, like, ergonomic chairs that they make where you're sitting on, like, a lot. No, oh my god, dude, that feels so much better on my spine.
He's held ever since he freaking got that belt against Joseph Benavidez.
Yeah,
he has been a wrecking ball. He's beaten.
There's Mighty Mouse. That's a white belt tapping out a black belt. Wilson Hayes. He had over 30 fights and he had never been submitted before. Demetrius Johnson armbarred him.
Hey, if you know one technique, use it. Freaking, you correct one technique, right?
We got 9 people watching right now.
Woo!
World Star. Which fight are you most excited about?
Demetrius Johnson.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, the last time I saw him fight was when he was actually him getting the belt against Benavidez all those years ago. But but I know the last fight that I can remember. I never saw the whole thing, but saw like the highlights of it was when he fought Dodson.
Oh.
That one guy that knocked him down 3 times the first round and freaking still won the belt, and he was all flipping around and stuff like that with the other guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Mighty Mouse. My second favorite freaking isn't Edgar fighting on the same card tonight for the featherweight title.
Is Edgar fighting tonight, or is that the next one?
I could have sworn it was that one, unless it is the next one.
I'm using new. Say, where's a good place to put? That's our display capture. So, give you guys a little bit of an introduction to all of us at the MMA Guys. We do not and cannot show the fights, but what we can do is we can sometimes show you something on screen or little highlights. For instance, you'll see it down there in the lower left. We have a little be right back thing there. Anyway, so I'm Jerry. This is Jenny. That's Zack. I go by Jay as well. And currently sitting here at the table, you have a combined 7 fights, 7 amateur MMA fights.
About to be 8.
About to be 8. These 2 have 2 stoppages each. About to be 8, yeah.
Hey, I'm still waiting for those fights, by the way. You never show me yours.
We can actually watch one right now.
Baby, don't do that.
Okay.
Aww.
Anybody in the chat room want to watch Jenny finish somebody? Let us know.
Yes.
We got 10 people watching.
I don't care. You can do it.
Yes. Hey. Okay, I've seen Jay fight. I've seen Todd fight. I've seen Jade. I have seen Megan's. I've seen Paolo. I've seen Mike. I've seen Kenny. I've freaking.
All right,
I have not seen yours.
Everybody, check out the screen real quick. This is Jenny Doom.
No, Google.
Breakthrough, right?
I was gonna go.
This is your last fight.
Wouldn't it be under?
Where was it?
No,
I know
it probably says punch in my maiden name, Jeanette Delarny.
Okay, gotcha.
J. It's not Jenny.
There
That's
it is.
it.
Oh yeah, because I put in Jenny. All right, everybody, check out the screen real quick. Here we go.
I'll use.
Oh, let's start it over. Let's start it over.
No, I don't like watching myself.
Jenny Doom. So, Zach, you've never seen her fight. Here you go.
Awesomeness.
What's up? Shout out to Australia.
I'm trying to find the...
Much love from Orlando. We're watching this beautiful woman right here.
If it's just as bad as I can imagine, this is not going to last that very long.
This was break.
Are you
Yeah.
showing them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a good quality too.
Some say this is going to be very bad.
What's up? Oh, check it out, man. This is a humbling sport, man.
It feels like forever though when I watch it.
Feels like forever. Dude, 3 minutes is a long time in that cage.
I just had my first fight literally not that long ago, and it feels like it's been a while since July.
It's so different. Yeah, your last fight, well, you just had one just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but my very first one, my debut in July, feels like it's been a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely a life. Definitely, I want to keep fighting though. I can't.
Yo, shout out to Colorado. What's up, Hugo? You're tuned into the MMA Guys. Thanks for joining us. You got some really good... Jenny's got some amazing striking. Like, her jiu-jitsu is phenomenal, but, like, that's something that people sleep on about her, is that her striking is really... Look at that. I mean, just back... Look at that again. Watch that again. Dexter, those are 4-ounce gloves.
Instant replay.
It's back. Look at that. She's
Boom.
tagging her as she's
Boom.
backing up.
Boom.
Left. So she's doing a jab, hook, jab, hook. Let's watch that one more time.
Hey, okay, come on. Free game.
Well, it's in a different time zone in Colorado. They gotta what? Boom. She's backing up.
Boom.
Jab,
Boom.
hook, jab,
Boom.
hook, jab,
Boom.
hook.
Boom.
And then they tie up. So she's dazed.
I wouldn't. No, seriously, I wouldn't tie you now. You're one of the people I honestly wouldn't want to freaking be too close to.
There, look at that dirty boxing. Look at that dirty boxing.
Hockey fight.
Calling it a hockey fight. I'm still waiting for the DVD of my fight to come out. I don't remember anything from that first round. I remember him trying to spin. I remember me coming at him and punching. I remember dick.
If it wasn't for the video y'all recorded, I would not have remembered my last fight. I was on so much adrenaline, I could not. Like, it took me till Sunday for like everything to kick into pain and me just wondering what happened. I saw the video. I was like, oh,
after my kickboxing match, March 16. The next day, I felt like somebody hit me with a bat all down the right side of my body because he was left-handed. So all of his strikes and stuff were hitting me on the left side, or on the right side. Look at that. There's less than 2 minutes have passed. The place is like a black hole. Like, what was that movie, the Chris Nolan movie? Black Hole, Interstellar?
I haven't seen it.
The cage is a black hole.
Oh, that was good.
Time is relative. That was really good.
She literally is just like, she's trying to like.
So she's got a good position for a guillotine.
Oh.
Those knees though, freaking.
She's got the shoulder completely over the neck.
Why don't you teach me how to do some knees? Freaking sheesh.
Some pretty good knees last I saw. And so she's trying to punch her. So she's got no idea how to get out of this. And then Jenny goes, watch. She goes, boom. Flips her over from butterfly. Look at that again. Look at the flip from butterfly again. From down.
The other
Boosh.
butterfly.
Boosh. And then side control clockwork.
Sits right in.
Like a clock hand.
She's tapping. It's done.
Look, she's flailing like a fish. Look, you see her look at her hit the mat. She's so pissed. She's so pissed. It's like, dude, you had no way of getting out of that. You were dunzo. You were so dunzo.
Should have done your homework.
Should have been doing more wrist control, less punching. Holes down. That's the easiest place to leave. And then the flip with the butterfly is the most impressive part.
I've never seen a submission done that way before.
Yeah, no.
And he also submitted me in ways I never thought would be possible.
Guys, check out Jenny Doom's channel.
I'm gonna look that up. Forever.
James Me, yeah, man. Shout out to Northern Ireland. This is UFC. We are watching.
You had an interview after the fight?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's so awesome. I'm so gonna look. I'm about to give some.
We're watching.
To you right now.
You're watching us watch the fights.
I think that just shows up on YouTube. But yeah, I did that one.
Oh, we were watching Breakthrough, James. James, we were watching Jenny. That was Jenny that you saw there that just choked her out. How's the sound coming through, guys? Everything good?
I'm not sure your last name, Jeanette.
What YouTube's under?
Yeah.
It's under JENNY. And then DOOM separately.
DOOM. Damn. Yeah, there you go. I'm about to give him a subscriber right now.
All right, we're about to get in the first fight of the main event. Shout out to Tommy Toehold in our jiu-jitsu shirt. This is good stuff, man. You gonna want any water or coffee?
No coffee. Anything water, man. Coffee, that'll kill me. Caffeine, man, it just takes whatever. Will take me to zero.
Yeah. See who's fighting right now. I wonder if we could pull up here. We can do the fight stats. We can keep the fight stats down there so that folks can watch from home. Thanks, Cable Digital. All right, let's put up the. We can do this. Pull up. I think this is. Wait, who's this going to be? This is going to be Roush.
Wait, lightweight.
Yeah, this is Roush and Evan Dunham.
So pretty much everyone wants to fight McGregor next for his title.
I think we're on a delay.
I feel bad for the guy who wins.
I think we're on a little bit of a delay here. I'm going to refresh this.
What's my... Oh, never mind. I shouldn't say that on TV. Password.
Yeah, you want to remember you're on camera.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever. All right, so... Guys, if you're watching with us and you're watching the fights, we may be on a little bit of a delay right now. And if we are, well, our bad. Dylan James says, what does Dylan James say? So, this is Dylan from the jungle. I'm here with my daughter Jade. What's up, Dylan? Oh, dude.
Jungle's everywhere.
Shout out
hi,
from Orlando.
Dylan.
What's up, Dylan?
Hey, get on.
Show him the jungle love.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the jungle. I usually got my jungle shirt on. All right, so I think what Ray was doing in the breakdown, if you guys go to our UFC 216 breakdown videos, or not breakdowns, but predictions, he was saying that Roush is always like on a rise, and then they throw someone at him that just kind of is a little bit too much for him and ends up beating him and kind of knocks him down a few. Hey. And then knocks him down a couple pegs off the ladder, and so what ends up happening is that Roush kind of gets like reset. They may have said that about Dunham or something. I don't know.
Pretty much, I don't know. Pretty much, I don't know. I think they're probably just testing whoever they match, but they test them, see how they react and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking.
This looks like a pretty evenly matched fight though too. Right now, do you think it's better to throw with the hands from a down position, or from a, okay, now he's bringing their hands like back, they're bringing their hands back into face level? Mostly just a lot of like simple combination guys, a lot of 1-2s, leg kicks. Not really any dirty boxing or any engaging right now. Nice little overhand from Dunham. Because people have said, like I heard on Rogan, that people sometimes can throw faster when their hands are down, kind of like how Mayweather does it. Or even how McGregor does it. McGregor fights with his hands down a lot, so you don't really see them. And we see a little desperation sprawl from Dunham. Roush taking the back.
He's smooth.
He's not able to. Can't grab the leg there. We got
to don't give me your back. Don't give me your back.
He's got one hook in. Dunham spins out. Nice little spin. He's got to recover. He's got to recover guard. Nice little elbow from Roush. Dunham just trying to survive at this point. Sprawling.
You gotta move. You're not standing there getting punched.
Dunham's basically just on all fours. We got blood on the mat. There's blood on the octagon.
First blood.
Raining punches down from. Dude, those punches came all the way from Australia.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
He's in like survival mode now. So Dunham's in. Yeah, Dunham's got a little half guard there. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hi Jade.
What's up?
Was Jade the one that came to Zack's fight?
Where's the camera?
Camera's up there.
Oh, there's the camera. Hi.
That's
Sorry, so I remember right there. I'm like,
yeah.
Hi Jade. Go Jungle.
Jade's competing in November.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
where's she competing at?
Copa.
Road trip.
Jiu-jitsu.
What's up? I need to get into some of these like other types of things, man. I want to like try kickboxing, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu matches. I want to try. Freaking nothing comes my way though, sadly.
You got good cardio. You do good jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Freaking out was telling me like, dude, you should like. Usually most people say once they get past like 2 wins, I'm like maybe so, but freaking I'm trying to test myself in these other areas.
I mean, dude, if you're doing Dunham might be coming back with a little leg lock action. No, it wasn't happening. Roush just kind of playing with his food now at this point. Dunham
you shouldn't do that. You honestly, if you know you can beat the guy, just beat the guy.
Well,
the longer you wait, the longer you have to give them a chance to do something back.
Roush in side control with a couple of elbows, or I'm sorry, half guard, raining some elbows down. It's so bad for Dunham though. Just stop it, dude. He's just gonna. Well, he could come back from this, but he's just taking a lot of damage at this point.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
That's a sucky place to be, man. It's a sucky place to be where you're not on like level ground anymore, and the other guy's just beating you up.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. There you go. Back on your feet. 20 seconds left. Keep it going.
Dunham stood up and fired with a Karate Kid head kick. Said, "You ain't shit, though, Roush. Come at me, bro."
Yeah, the Roush is like, he's very relaxed.
Dunham's
he's like, I know what I'm doing.
Dunham's in the fight now. 10 seconds left to go. Show up, man. Good heart on
Dunham.
That's the blue shorts.
Yep, blue shorts.
You'd think they'd print them a little bit better so they could see them a little bit better, you know? Or we could see a little bit better. Alright. I'm gonna plug something in for... Yeah, we got Alice in the mix. Shout out to Alice. Shout out to Alice.
Right now. I've never been on this.
Brachiosaurus. So for all you guys asking what the fight stats are, you can plug this in now. Uh-oh. I want to show the highlights, man, but I don't want to risk it. I know some people have, some people do. No, not at this point.
Why are they asking?
No.
Oh.
No, people. Yeah, sorry to disappoint, guys. If you're here for, you want to watch the highlights, you definitely want to go somewhere else. There you go. I'll find a way to expand it.
If they let elbows in amateur, I wonder what would happen.
What is this? Did you do that, or is that like an advertisement?
I do what?
Do what?
What?
Oh, there was like a pop-up on the screen.
Oh, you mean that one?
Oh, you clicked on one of the no, you clicked on one of the members.
I didn't click on it.
No, you clicked on one of the
oh, did I accidentally do that?
one of the chat room attendees. Shout out to all the chat room attendees right there. Look at Alice just chilling.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
The body. That can't be good.
Well, we'll be able to give you a play-by-play here in a second, guys.
Dunham got the takedown, but it looks like Roush is trying to... He's trying to like singlet, get his leg, get the thigh underneath it. Yeah.
Roush playing a little rubber guard.
That's what it's called, rubber guard.
People say they like it when it sounds like a little bit.
Okay, get them.
November 4th.
It could be going for a gogoplata.
November 4th.
Bisping Pierre.
Yep, November 4th.
Oh, that's the big one, right?
What do you think of Bisping St. Pierre, Jenny? What do you think about...
I don't like this thing, but I don't know.
GSP.
Everybody, GSP is like, people root for GSP like they root for Conor.
Rude. I mean, he's a good fighter, obviously.
Every fighter, like, let me see.
Michael Bisping, you wannabe villain. Omoplata! No,
he was not going to get that.
he was not bad, no.
Freaking just pick him up. Freaking be smart about it. Don't try to, like, use all your, like, don't try to muscle him.
Dunham's looking for a takedown, man. Dariush just needs to finish this, man. Take it to the limit. And
oh, the knee.
I didn't know that GSP wasn't really retired that long. I think it was only like...
Oh, he's been retired for a good minute. He's been
3 years?
3 years, at least.
Okay.
Cause freaking
3 years is like 30 years in this sport, you know? It's like 13 years.
But I'm pretty sure GSP probably still like he didn't work out like and then like for like he was fighting with belt. I'm pretty sure he kept in shape throughout these like.
Oh, absolutely. Time. You know what's interesting about this sport is that like people when I'll speak for myself, but like I always think like, oh, I need to train harder, train every day, train 3 hours a day, and that actually ends up breaking me down more. But then, like, when you take a week off, when you take a solid, like, 2 weeks or a month off, you come back, your cardio's better, your timing's better, you're more relaxed, you're having fun. You know, like, I'm doing landscaping every day, and I come into the gym, and I'm like, man, God, I just want a day off, but I feel like I have to train, and I just feel like bonkers, you know?
Dude, you know how much I would love to not show up to the gym?
You showed up the other day after, like, running 5 miles. What did you do the other day?
Oh, you mean I ran 3 miles myself, and then my unit, I thought we were going to run on Tuesday. There's like, no, we're going to run Wednesday to Friday, so run another 2 miles on top of that. I'm just, like, trying to stay awake, take a 30-minute nap. It's almost time for the gym. I'm just like, I just don't want to go in. But I know I'm going to because that's my mentality. It's like, if I can move and it's not, like, seriously hurting me, I can go train.
I don't want to go home and go to sleep.
Black cats matter.
I see that. Jose, shout out to Jose Palma. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Zack.
Guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead.
Like, I don't know. It's just my mentality, pretty much. If I'm not there, I feel pretty much y'all are going to beat me up if I don't, like, get better faster.
No, there's like a compulsion. It's definitely like kind of if I don't get it, if I don't do it, then I'm missing something. Like something from me is missing. Or then there's sometimes it's like, well, no, I'm a part of the team. And that was like, it's like the good and the bad of it. The bad of it is like, no, I have to go there. I have to train. I have to be better than it. And the good of it is like, well, wait a minute. Zack's got a fight coming up next week. I want to be there to help him train.
Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello.
That's Shark Teeth, girl.
Is whose?
Shark Teeth. A couple of our regulars.
Oh. Don't kill me, man. Seriously, I already got enough people gunning for me. I don't need any more. Hey, it's coming down to that.
Feels good,
Because
doesn't
you
it?
said hi to Amanda.
It feels good.
Yeah. No. Okay, I want to rest without someone else trying to... Freaking, I get more attention from these guys than my own opponents, and they actually have time to beat me up, and they clearly fail at it.
Yeah. Those guys actually train for that shit.
I don't try to like have my pride or anything out there, but everybody that's been in front of me since kickboxing is I've like torn apart.
Well, you had a second round finish in your back in July, because that was when Jenny and I went to the U.S. Open, and that was when we had those fucking 6 victories in 3 different cities. And then you just had your second fight 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
that was only 2 weeks ago, and you haven't last minute fight. You haven't been injured in either fight, and so now you're taking another fight next week here in Orlando.
How many hits did you take in both fights combined?
Both fights combined, 6. 6, literally, because they both got at least 3. They both got at least 3 good punches, 3 good punches or kicks on me. Situation needs, and then after the one next week is the one in New York in December. Like. That's why I told Mike freaking keep me up for this stuff. At the same point, it's just like... You'll
have 4 fights before the end of the year, dude. 1 more and you can go pro.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the game. That is no trick the game plan. At least like, try to do a professional fight. I want to honestly get a belt like freaking Todd and all them get, man. Like,
you should. I think that's actually something that they were talking about was...
Like fighting for a belt, you're saying?
Yeah,
like
getting
a title?
Getting Zack a belt.
Usually after you have like a few fights, you can fight for a title.
Well, Todd just had his 4th fight for a belt.
I still can't believe that guy.
Too, like...
That was too funny.
Well, we'll watch that now. If you guys want to see some crazy shit, I'll show you. Like here.
I thought I was rooting my opponent. I remember seeing Todd's fight, man. Freaking.
I wish I'd gotten. I swear, man. I wish I'd gotten that better quality on that. Let's see what's going on with these two first. Little overhand catch. I think.
Oh, head kick.
Who's fighting after this? Oh, that's the girl fight.
Hey, check ladies fight. Yes.
I like how Dunham goes in for that straight left, but without picking the foot up off the ground.
Is he southpaw? He looks southpaw to me. Yeah, okay.
They're both southpaw.
Southpaws are everywhere. They can't handle us.
Shout out southpaw.
Here we're somewhere in Orlando.
You just tried that elbow.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Ocala. Shout out Ocala. Yeah,
Texas.
One of the got a man from Texas right here. What part of Texas again?
Fort Worth. Yeah. Houston. Okay, I'm glad my family's not there. Else I probably wouldn't even be here right now. I'd be at home, freaking using every day of my leave to go home.
You are a busy mama, Amanda.
Shout out to all the busy mamas.
What's up?
Turn into a little slobber knocker here for Roush and Dunham. I feel like guys got a chin on him though. Dunham basically got like bully beat up for about 5 minutes, and then
do not back up from your opponent, man. Own the cage. Freaking Roush is doing that. He's freaking like staying in the center of the cage.
Yeah,
like pretty much saying this is his house. Staying
planted. Will Fighter's pretty tired here. Dunham with the shot. Got these guys against the fence. Nice little knee from Roush. Knee to the head. That Roush though. Now I see where he's got that underhook. This is something good. If he can take his right hand, he can grab Roush's left hand and then take his leg, like see where it's at right now, Zach, and do like a little like this. Do like a little that
cow catcher. Well, almost not full on.
I thought a cow catcher was when you're on.
Well, you can grab his hand, like you got the head and arm and have it locked, hips over. Freaking just...
Coach taught that the other day. Like a cow catcher. It's called a cement mixer up north. Down here we call it a cow catcher.
Texas cow catcher. Okay, point is different. Either way, it's a type of. It's a.
But you've wrestled. I haven't, so you would know more.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking to us today at the wedding that we were at. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I watched some Gracie Jiu-Jitsu stuff. Like, what do you think is the most? What word did he use? Like, what's the most like effective martial art? Is it Jiu-Jitsu? Is it Muay Thai?" I said wrestling. He was like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Dude, you can go in there with a really solid wrestling background, and like Kenny, who shout out to Kenny, white belt in jiu-jitsu, 2 months of training, nearly beats a black belt. They put him in with the intermediates. Then you got, with the shit that he's doing, nice couple shots from Dunham. But like wrestling is, look at DC. Look how dominant DC's been. Look how dominant John Jones is. Look
Cain Velasquez. Brock Lesnar when he had his time.
Frankie Edgar, who's going to be fighting. Ray said Frankie Edgar's got some of the most What happened to Lewis? Any mental advice before I get in my first fight kickboxing match? Jose Palma, what weight are you fighting at? I've got 4 kickboxing matches, 2 MMA matches.
Lucky he's at the kickboxing. I'm trying to get kickboxing over here. I only got 2 MMA.
You should be proud of your MMA matches, dude. That shit's so hard.
Oh yeah, of course.
Kickboxing is 2-minute rounds. Amateur MMA is 3, pro is 5.
Who's Lewis? Okay.
What happened to Lewis? Who's Lewis?
I'd be professional, man. I'll be like just like Felicia at that point.
There's Rick, Ray. You mean a fighter or
who are you referring to? Give us a physical description, Amanda.
Arms.
You talking about arms? Okay. By the way, if you guys like Tommy Toehold, shout out to him for this shirt. I totally purchased it though. Any mental advice? Relax and have fun, man. Honestly, relax and have fun. Don't get into a brawl. Don't get into a slobber knocker. Relax, have fun, and breathe. If anything, if it's his debut and you got a good coach who's not going to throw you to the wolves on your first fight and is going to put you in the ring with somebody he knows that you can absolutely beat, you just need to relax, man, and just focus on your training. Don't even think. Oh man! All right, we got ourselves a fight.
Last 15 seconds.
Nice jumping knee from Roush.
Oh no, it wasn't a jumping knee. You saw Dunham was going down, and then he just brought his knee up.
Well, you see how Dunham ducks his head. See how he ducks his head when he comes in. He should be kneed. Look at that. He tried to do it again.
Bring it to him. I'm
amazed at how much Roush can hang in there. How much Dunham could keep on throwing combinations. Damn. Hey, let's give a little shout out to Shark. Hi, Shark.
What's up?
4 little boys. God, that must be. I don't know how moms do it. I really don't. I don't know how my mom managed me.
How do you do it?
Yeah, how do you do it?
Yeah, you are a mom. We have a mom present, so she's asking that simple question.
You have amazing kids.
You do.
The interesting part is that we have the same name. That's the only interesting part about all this. Took me I think a month or so to realize you weren't talking about me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You're fighting at 155, Jose?
Oh.
You're fighting at 155, dude. You're fighting at my weight class. You're probably gonna get. Do you know who you're fighting? Do you know the size, the body type?
Or when?
Do you have any research we can do on this guy? We can do a little research right now. The last guy I fought a guy at 170 for my first match, and he was shorter, but he was like really strong. He had really heavy hands. I fought a guy who was taller for my last match, but he was really long and lanky. It's a different. It's you know, knowing your opponent helps a lot too, because like if you can watch some videos on your opponent, then you know, okay, they like to do this, okay, they like to do that. But honestly, man, that's all going to go out the fucking window as soon as you get that tunnel vision and you go in there. That's why I say breathe. Have fun, relax, listen to your corner. Just listen to your corner. Oh, why Derek Lewis was out? What? Go Gadget, Reddit, RMMA. Derek Lewis, Fabricio Werdum off? Oh, wait, who won? We gotta split. No!
You cannot do that.
We got a majority draw between Dunham and Roush. Well, we do.
You cannot do that.
Let's see what Joe says.
You can have a majority draw, and you gotta have like a straight up winner.
RMMA.
I'm just saying, alright?
Alright, let's see what MMA.
If they ever put one of my fights as a draw, I'm going to be like, oh, heck no.
First fight now, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so somebody got injured. True Blue, here, I'll pull up the screen so you guys can see it. Here it is. Fabricio Werdum for Derek Lewis is off due to an injury to one of the fighters. First fight is now. Say something more, though. Say, like, dude, he screwed his finger up, or he tripped on a...
Man, screw it. Man, come on, man. You're a fighter, man. You gotta be, like, depending on what the injury is.
You saw where John Jones was scooting around on an electric scooter, like, moments before his fight with DC? I mean, the littlest thing could have... Dude, I hurt myself in, like, weird ways just landscaping. Like, you go down to pull out some weeds, and it's like, bam, those little irises, you know, poke you in the eye, scrape your eyeball or something. There it is.
Okay, that's one thing. All right.
Look, Patsy Cline is living in Florida.
Patsy Cline.
A long time ago.
Oh
obviously.
Wow. What does that have to do with fighting?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I'm so sick of this pulling out at the last minute. You don't know what that is.
Pulling out at the last minute.
And look at everybody just takes their opportunity to pull up GIFs or GIFs and just be like
GIFs.
No, I've heard it say GIF. The creator calls them GIFs.
Man, the point is, it's just reaction. We all can agree that this is stupid, man.
All right, let's see what the comments say. 445 comments. You know, a lot of people are pissed. It's 15,000 people on RMMA right now. We need to turn that down. That's my notification. How did mine go off though? Oh, my ringtone's up. That's why.
Yeah, mine went off too.
I love Black. Okay, so I love Black Beast, but between him being so open about his back issues after the Hunt fight, what happened in Houston, and JDS getting USADA, I wish the UFC would have made an executive decision and pulled him from the card and made Werdum versus Nagano. Okay, so I guess it was Derek Lewis that got pulled out. Black Beast is hurt. Probably got offered a fat check to help beef up 216's card. Fighters hurt all the time. So maybe he thought
that's true.
That I would buy. They were like, yo man, here's a check, and his coach is just like, dude, no. You're gonna go out there. Werdum's gonna hurt you. Werdum could submit the shit out of you. And that's exactly actually that's what Ray called it was gonna happen.
Man.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please have a good night and turn your computer off. Nope, just kidding.
We still have the title fight between Demetrius Johnson, man. Freaking, that's what I'm looking forward to.
We do have that.
One of the days, man, we get that gold around my waist. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
I hate asking people to subscribe, so do us a favor and please don't. Okay, let's watch one of our fighter videos. All right, we're gonna watch Zack's video. Here it is. Zack Shelby wins round 1 TKO at Orlando, Florida. Everybody check your screens out. All right, so this was Zack right here. This was his fight 2 weeks ago. Sustained no injuries.
If anything, the only thing I probably could have said is freaking little cuts. I'm bruising my nose, and I realized like 2 days later, I'm like,
Did he actually hit you with anything significant in this fight?
No. Well, actually, if anything, I'll say the knee that I felt Sunday morning.
Trying to fucking do live stream from all the way in the back of a... See, I need to quit swearing. I know there's probably children listening. Okay,
Language,
so there's...
man. Think about the kids.
You're right, man.
Kids. I work with people that cuss on a daily basis. So I can...
You're a Marine. I'm amazed at how much you do not swear. I never hear you swear, dude. And that is like... When you don't swear, and then when you do, if you do, like, let it, like, an F-bomb slip or something, people go, what?
Yeah, nah.
But you don't, you know? All right, here he goes. Zach's over there on the left, and his grainy ass.
You know, we need to get a swear jar built up in this. And like Jay swear, every time he swears, $1 in the jar.
Yeah, I need to put $1 in the jar every time that happens.
I can tell y'all this, y'all people watching this. I can honestly tell you that the second that they said ready to go, the adrenaline kicked in, and literally I just imagine going through this guy, and like I kind of don't remember the whole thing. I remember bits and pieces of it.
All right, so there you are. You
really
eventually are dirty. No, you really can't. But you're dirty boxing him. Now you're kneeing him. I think he tried one knee, and then you came back and like just started jacking him up with knees.
Really? I heard that, Jay.
Oh yeah, let's run it back.
Play for
Did you see this, Zack?
No, I forgot the video, but I was just like...
Wait, do, no, that was...
Later on, Alec was like, dude, your commentary. God damn it, I wish I'd have gotten closer to that cage and done that video. No, it should have been a higher quality video. I shouldn't have been trying to live stream it and shot that thing in 60 frames a second from like right over the cage, and we would have been able to.
I mean, who was that?
That was me.
That's him.
More knees. I mean, did he hit you with anything at all?
No. Here's what happened. The second it started, he got me with a kick, but I like walked towards him, and that's when everything started. He got me with the punch. He got me with the good knee. Okay, this is where I get clowned at by Coach Eric. This is where I got clowned at because look, once I took him down, I remember this. He tapped out like before the official was even over there. He tapped, and I stopped. I'm trying to get the official to come look, so I'm just like lightly tapping him because I'm like, he's down. I'm not gonna keep hitting him. And that's why I get clowned at the gym back because my freaking pillow punch. I'm like, he was down. He wasn't moving. Like if you go back. So after I get off him, you don't see him move.
You stopped punching him, is what you're saying?
Huh?
You stopped punching him?
I tapped him. He was done. I was going to keep hitting him.
Oh, yeah, they were joking you because you were going.
Yeah, because he was down.
These are Zach's hammer fists.
You will get over this podcast, I'm telling you.
He was not. No, truth be told, man, the guy was like down. He was done. Like you wore him down to enough because you never stop coming forward. You never, ever, ever stop coming forward. Yeah. You walk around at 175, so just make sure you do a healthy weight cut. And Jose, just make sure you do a healthy weight cut, man. Do it smart. Don't take diuretics. Make sure you have a buddy when you're in the sauna and everything. Does your coach know how to do a proper weight cut? You know, just basically just quit eating salt and just stop eating or drinking anything. There's a little bit more to it than that, but we don't want to give out our secrets.
Yeah, Jose, I got another fight coming up, so literally starting tomorrow, start my weight cut, so I'm about to be in the same boat with you and deal with a lot of people rubbing me good food in my face at my job, so.
I think I have
before they're gonna do it again.
Dude, I think I have your other fight on here too.
My debut fight?
I think I have your debut on here.
Wait, the girl fight's coming.
Yeah, but it's not on just yet.
Battle of the women!
Looked like they were getting in the cage.
Did it?
Battle of the women!
Women in the cage? So. Is that even allowed? Oh.
Remember, we have undefeated right next to you, okay?
Women are supposed to be in a cage.
Women are supposed to be in a cage. You heard her.
Wait, a question. So she even pay for a fight stuff now she's pro?
She's been getting paid. She's had 3 pro fights, yeah.
I don't know.
She signed with Invicta. She's getting paid whatever they're getting paid. I don't know if it's 4 and 4, 5 and 5.
That's what's up.
You know, but no info on your opponent? I never went into my fights with really any info on my opponents, dude. Like,
same here.
Yeah. Like, until you start getting into the big times, like, well, not big times. No. Sometimes, like, you're fighting a guy who's got a loss and, like, you've got a YouTube video of him fighting and you watch it and your coach is like, man, fuck this guy up. You see what he does. But most of the time, you don't really have any. I was doing amateur before there was really any YouTube and really like camera phones. Like usually when you're going in, you really don't know anything about. Or they might say he's tall, he's skinny. I was told about this one guy that he's tall and skinny. Go for his legs, and that was the dude that charged me. That was I didn't. Okay, that was the dude that just started charging me. And what ended up happening was we had to change our game plan. He was southpaw and circle around him and stuff. Your first fight? No, I've got your first fight.
Wait. Aren't you southpaw?
I am southpaw. He was southpaw. We just assumed he was going to be. Right-handed.
I'm about to be like, wait a minute. If you're a southpaw fighting a southpaw, you definitely know how he fights.
We are a southpaw.
Yes, you know.
If you're a southpaw, then I'm.
Hey! That one guy was a fireman, and let me say, Todd's Orthodox. But that one guy who used to train at the gym was a southpaw. He was just as tall as me. This dude, I knew how he fought, his fighting style. I knew how he fought because he was like me. But there were definitely similarities. Like, it took me a while to actually beat him because he kept kicking me. I cannot tell you how much that hurt.
Shout out to Shark Teeth. Where is it? So this is the guy I fought. So the only info I had on this guy going in was that he was tall and I needed to kick him in the legs.
Wait. You're saying this before camera phones, right? This was last year.
This was last year. My first fight, I was 18 years old, though.
Oh, okay.
Is this one I was on?
Listen, this is one that you showed me.
That's Alan there in the middle there. That's the guy that trained me in my first fight. Oh, wait.
Nails that side kick.
No, I'm just making sure I got. Okay, it's on.
You make you sure you're gonna be like that side kick though.
This was my kickboxing match from 2 years ago. Jenny was there. So look how tall this dude is.
A year ago, we're still 2017.
Okay, a year ago. So notice how I'm circling to my right, and then I hear my coaches go, "Nah, man, he's okay." I think my foot got caught on the ropes. Is what happened.
He's fast.
Dude, he came in trying to beat me. He came in trying to like just bulldog me.
He's probably your height, huh? Zack?
He's probably Zack's height.
That's all it is. How is he that? And how do people get that fast?
Oh, he just came out the gate trying to kill me.
I think that's my mindset. I don't come out the gate trying to seriously hurt somebody. Compassion can be used as a weakness, they say.
Boy, that guy was rude. He ended up apologizing later, though. You notice how he's not utilizing his range as well as he could be? Like, he really should just be able to stay out. It was a dogfight, though, man. That's all it was. He was good, man. He had a lot of gusto. This is the last round.
He's winded. Not like you though. You freaking conserved your energy, didn't you? You got him.
Gotta stay in that fight, man.
Did you unplug my phone?
I just unplugged it temporarily.
I plead the fifth. I'm not a party, so I just know if it's about to get ugly, I'll get a striped shirt and we can sell this. Okay, I'll move the table.
And then I went to like audio input. There we go. Okay. Hopefully, yeah. Restore.
Excuses for having technical difficulties. All your problems shall be solved in a matter of minutes.
It might be. We're back on now.
The show girls, ringside girls.
The beautiful ladies, as you like to say.
As I like to say, I should be one saying it. Remember that. You're right there, man. You got this, guys. You know, I'm getting the round one sign ready.
All right, here we go.
He says it.
All right, we're back on. Woo!
I'm just saying, okay, you're right here. I don't want to see Jay get
Oh, she talks about dudes all the time around me.
Well, if she's a woman, okay, this is the power that they have, okay? Is that something for us?
Don't let them know that you know, bro. Don't let them know that you know.
Oh, baloney. Of course they know.
Oh, wait, we got a Darce choke. It's already over, isn't
man, we missed we missed the ladies fight. No.
Well, you can't do anything this week because you got a fight coming up. You gotta wait till after.
Don't worry, I told Coach Eric the exact same thing. It's like, once I'm done with this guy, you're next.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a little technical difficulty. Something happened with my Mac. There we go. There we go. My man says he can't believe it was a darts choke. What? I want to see it now.
See?
Oh, look, she looks pissed. Either she's pissed or she's happy.
Yeah, she.
Oh wait, replay. Come on, replay. Come on, replay. No, go back. I don't know if I can do this.
You can't. They're gonna show a replay.
No, she got it. Dude, well, thank God. Sorry, guys. Our stream went down there for a second. We're back up now.
Second too late.
Thanks, guys, for staying tuned in. Shout out to Reasons I've Croaked. Shout out to Italy. Well, now she's got one of the few Darce chokes in the UFC now. Debut did a Darce choke. Wow. But they're saying it was a rear naked choke on the submission thing. She's happy. On a 7-fight unbeaten streak.
6. One was no contest.
7-fight unbeaten. So that's not the same as a 7-fight win because she had the one no contest.
Yeah!
No, that's what it said. She had the one no contest.
Yeah,
they have to call it. That's what they have to call it, right? All right, here we go. Here we go.
The rear naked choke.
It's not a Darce. It's a rear naked.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Rear naked choke. Here it is. I need a nickname. Okay, all y'all got nicknames. I need my nickname. Please, I trust you with this task. Okay, everyone at the gym tried to this past week. They suck at it.
I was gonna say something.
Zack,
pillow.
Superman, Shelby.
I'm not
I
Superman.
like
Please, no. People, trust me, okay? The Superman, I've heard that for years. I ain't Superman. Rather be the heavy hitter or freaking, I don't know. Thinking about Arsenal, but I haven't shown any jiu-jitsu prowess yet.
You have to be named, though. You can't make up your own name.
Oh, okay. I can always go with what Mike says. Jiu-jitsu Mike, freaking Shirkle. Zack, the Shirkle Shelby.
Which Mike?
Purple
Mike
Mike.
Hipster?
Mike Hipster.
Hipster.
Calls you what?
Shirkle. Shaq and Urkel smushed together.
No, that's not your fight name.
We're not calling you Shirkle.
Cody!
There he is. Where's my vape juice at?
Zack the Punisher, Shelby.
The Punisher. That would make.
I would like that.
Yeah, no, because pretty much, the Punisher I've been with.
I like that. Do you like that, Jay? That's Jay's favorite, the Punisher, right?
Yeah.
The show.
Netflix, The Punisher is coming. Frank Castle. It's going to be awesome.
You know they were going to release it on the Marine's birthday? They were going to release it on the birthday of the Marines, but they delayed it because of the Vegas massacre. Do they do any kind of like training or like psychological evaluations on you, like when do you get like a checkup like for your brain as well as for like your physical?
Well, before you can even get in depth and anything like that, they do blood work. They also try to psych you out before. I shouldn't be saying this because I feel this might come back.
Don't say anything. You're in service, so you don't say anything if you don't.
Point is, there will be mental challenges freaking before and during boot camp.
So they screen you for mental mental illness.
No, so they'll try to mess with your head before you even do it because there's something wrong with you. You don't say it, stuff like that. They'll find ways of like messing with your head to where you end up saying it, and it leads to all this other stuff.
Okay. My dad was in the Navy. He said like when they would insert and they would take out the seals
I like
and
the
stuff.
Punisher. I don't think anybody else has that.
And it kind of makes sense though, because literally pretty much my knees, and I freaking punished my last 2 opponents with those knees, and this third guy, freaking, I'm not trying to get too proud or anything. I know if he gets close to me like an idiot, freaking, he shoots on me, I'm a sprawl. If he gets too close, I'm just gonna clinch and knee him to death like the other guys. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure, like, the first guy, he took me down, which makes sense. The second guy wanted to trade with me, which was not the best idea. This guy, I'm pretty sure going to try to do a takedown. If he gets the takedown, I'm about to just straight up lock my guard and just squeeze his rib cage. Go for Americana, like I always do in practice.
And he's in the military. The Punisher's in the military.
The Punisher's a Marine.
He's a Marine officer.
So that's perfect. You're the Punisher. Zack the Punisher. Here, I just named you. Bam.
Punisher. Yeah, I'm
Do you like that? I like that.
But yeah, like just like pretty much that.
I'm glad that they. Okay, that's just a one card. I was gonna say that's a pretty shitty lineup here for the next 4 months, but no, that's the Cowboy versus Till. God, how many fights has Cowboy had in the last like 6 months?
Didn't we see a guy's fight literally not that long ago? His last fight. Cowboy starting. Yeah. Cowboy.
Yeah, it was. Who was the one that Rory McDonald fought? The infamous one. Give me on the spot. Rory McDonald. The one that Tyron Woodley knocked out for the belt that he hasn't been able to give up yet. Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler. Yeah, he fought Robbie Lawler. A lot of people think that Cowboy beat him. Because wasn't that was who that was? Okay, so the heavyweight rankings. Overeem and Werdum are the first 1 and 2. Cain Velasquez still number 3. Mark Hunt number 5. Derek Lewis number 6. Stefan Struve number 10. Alexei Oldnik. That was the one we watched that one afternoon because they were showing it. It was from New Zealand or something.
I want to see Velasquez
Norway.
next.
That was an awesome fight. All right, so okay, they replaced him with Harris. Who's this? Here we go. They're walking out now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hit subscribe, like, hit that bell button. Let's get a little like smash going. 1, 2, 3, like smash. Rogan was really good this week. Rogan was so good this week. He had Russell Brand and I think it was like either a female comic or a screenwriter or a show writer or something. So if you guys are just tuning in, Zack here is about to have his 3rd MMA fight next weekend. Won't be able to live stream, but I will upload it so that it's of a superior quality. Jenny here, 2-1 in amateur MMA. I myself 0-2 presently. Currently 3-3 overall in my full contact fighting career. And yeah, we have a bunch of people that love fighting, love fights. So we thank you for tuning in. It is Saturday, October the 7th, and we are getting into our Werdum replacement here. How about where's Bend Over? No, where is it? You know who that was? I bet you that was that Ray?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Ray, was it?
I think it was that one or a different. No, it wasn't Bend Over. It was another one.
Let them know we're live now.
Bend Over, nice to meet you, man.
You might be in the room. I don't know. You might be listening.
Ray.
We're losing watchers. We're losing watchers. We need to
take your shirts off, guys.
All right. Everyone take your shirts off.
Yeah,
well, I will.
I don't feel comfortable doing this. All right, I don't feel comfortable. I feel Jay.
I will if you will, Jay. Just kidding.
No.
Amy,
I want to live.
Amy Alcon. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
My son's here. My goodness.
What? What has been going on in the world, man?
My question is, where's this pain coming from? It's crazy. Literally, I feel I'm legit have little physical pain, but it's just like, man. I'm ready for combat.
You're just nice. You're just a really nice dude.
Yeah, nice guy that hurts people.
Werdum.
Wait, who's fighting now?
It's not your fault you're skilled at fighting. Well, Werdum here is about to fight. They got a replacement. Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
What?
He's like kind of finished out the night. He's like all bloody and bruised. He's got Q-tips up his nose and like gauze in his mouth, and he's like typing on his little journal. No, the guy he's replacing is Harris. So here's Fabricio Werdum, former UFC heavyweight champion, third most significant strikes landed in UFC history, 630, 10 wins by knockout, 6 by submission. He probably has the best jiu-jitsu in the heavyweight division. He weighed in.
Submitted Cain Velasquez literally the first round, the guillotine choke. Freaking once he locked it on, it was done.
That can't be easy to do.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez has won against a few guys. He's had that freaking that triple match with Junior Dos Santos, and he's beaten the Bigfoot Silva like twice. So he's won against some like good deal of guys in like impressive fashion. So Fabricio, getting that on him says something.
Yeah, shout out to Fabricio Werdum, man. Oh, I thought we had the fight. There it is. Walt Harris. 34 years old to Verdum's 40 years old. 1 inch height difference.
How taller than me?
247 is what Werdum weighed in at. Walt Harris weighed in at 251. They both have a 77-inch reach. Who the hell is Walt Harris?
Oh, I was about to look up. Good. You do.
Walt Harris, professional since 2011, formerly competed for Titan FC, 31 years old. He's from Birmingham, Alabama. Martial art, it just says boxing. Ugh. No, mixed martial arts record, 15 and, okay, so 10 wins by knockout, 5 loss, 10 wins. All the knockouts?
No. Yeah, all of them knockouts.
So he's 10 and 5 with 10 knockouts. He's lost 5 times, twice by knockout, 3 by decision. Walt Harris apparently was with the UFC in 2013. He left to... Okay, he ended up losing 2 in a row in the UFC. So after dropping to 0-2, he was released from the UFC. Went to fight for Titan for, it looks like, a year. So from May 16th to December 19th, all in 2014. He had 1 bout and he ended up having to pull out of it. And he returned to the UFC. Seems to be this guy has a lot to do with injuries. So, face promotional newcomer Cody East, Harris Shamil, Chase Sherman. All right, man, let's check it out, dude. I'm game. Are you game? Walt Harris, last minute replacement to fight Fabricio Werdum in the heavyweight Coco main event. Coco. And both fighters square off. We're 10 seconds in. Harris with the southpaw stance to Werdum's orthodox stance.
I can't even drink this.
You grab some water?
Do you want some coffee or anything?
Yeah, actually, some coffee and some ice water.
Zack, you don't drink.
Actually, I'll just have some ice.
Yeah, just water, please.
All right, Werdum with the single leg. Defending. He's got his leg on the... Walt Harris has got his leg on the outside. Oh. No, he's straight down.
Guard. Get him in the guard.
Werdum is going to submit the fuck out of you, dude, if you do not get up. Half guard for Paul Harris. Looks his jiu-jitsu could be better. No. Immediately, Werdum moves to mount. This is going to be short. It's going to be very short. Verdum's taking his time. He's got the grapevine. All right, he's transit. Good effort on Harris' part getting up, but he's immediately giving up the back, and Werdum...
Oh, he's fighting it.
Going for the arm bar. It's over. You'll be able to see the replay. Here.
I missed it.
That was... to be expected. Harris doesn't even look upset, man. He's just like, yep.
It happens, okay? Like
you took Werdum at the last minute, buddy, and you're a boxer. That's all credit on him though, man. Hey, look, he just got paid and he didn't even get hurt. His arm might be a little swollen for the next couple of days.
Taking fights last minute. I never thought I'd do that till my last fight. Literally, I found out a week before the fight. Had to drop 12 pounds. I was just like, let's do this. And everyone's like, you really want this? I'm like, yes, I know what I'm doing. They saw the video. I'm like, leave me now. And I still got people that doubt me, okay? I had people that my second fight, I actually had a sergeant. He's like, I had this dream where you had your fight and you lost. I'm like, gee, thanks, man. Freaking, you doubt me before the fight happens.
Dude, fuck you.
Nah. He's a good guy. He just freaking, I don't know. He's a good guy.
You don't say that to people, though. Like, I heard a dream you lost your fight.
Well, I'm with the Marines, okay? They'll say whatever they want to say because they have that power, because they have that rank over me. If we were the same rank, I'd be like, F you, dick.
Whoa. There's that arm bar, dude.
I train hard as my armbar defense. That's why I we'll get armbar and we'll fight for our defense. Okay?
You know the only reason you put yourself out there to escape from it?
Yeah.
Work with Jenny on that, man. She's good with that stuff. Like, just if you get your right arm taken, you shoot to your right hip and you do the, an old coach used to call it the Homer Simpson, where
I can do that now.
you fall down, like you circle around. You know, if your left arm's taken, you fall to your left side and you circle around. They call it that hitchhiker escape.
Yeah, no, she told because I know there's one thing that she told me that I actually used this past pro class where I got triangled in gi one day, and she told me pretty much like stack them up, and I pretty much did that. I literally did that and like just looked up, stacked them up, and then I know Mike told me to freaking swim my arm through and like just all these like little notes. I'm like, I'm free.
You escaped it. You did good.
Yeah, man, you did it. That shit's hard, man. Like, through and through. Like, the thing is that stuff is just hard.
I know I said I was going to stop my cheat day at 10, but I just took some bulk.
You've been doing good.
Yeah, come on. I don't have a cheat day, okay? I'm literally, like, I ate, like, 25 donut holes, had a freaking egg and toasted. Hey, I started the water cup tomorrow, okay? So I'm like, you best believe me, eating nothing but drunk food all of today and Friday.
Huh.
And I ran freaking, like, 3.5 miles on Friday and still ate junk food. You best
I'm
believe.
going to cook for when we wake up.
I thought you said drunk food for a second there.
Nah.
Some people do that, though. They call it...
I thought you said drunk food.
Junk food. Friday and today I've been eating nothing but shit, like legit junk food. Because tomorrow I'll shut my water cut and I'll be getting back on chickens and vegetables.
What's up, guys? Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is Jay with the MMA Guys. I'm here with undefeated MMA amateur light heavyweight Zack Shelby. Joining us in the back here is the shy but beautiful Jenny.
I could cook some salmon if you
Oh, good.
We should cook some salmon, though, because you know why? You gotta cook it. When you got salmon, you gotta cook salmon. We'll do that. It'll be good, though.
Are you hungry?
Holy shit. How about Werdum? No, I'm good. I'm straight. We ate so much at that wedding.
I just want to eat some stuff.
Hell yeah, man. They're gonna sell those shirts, man.
Who did he lose the belt to?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I'm just wondering. We never, like, I know he beat Velasquez, but who's his last opponent after Velasquez? I don't know, like, because I know he got...
You got the link right here on his page. Here, Mixed Martial Arts.
Who's in the heavyweight championship? There's a link for that.
Lost UFC heavyweight champion. Stipe!
So
I would have won money if I'd have guessed that. That's Stipe. Who do you think? How do you think he lost? Take a guess. KO. I kind of want to see that now.
Freaking. So yeah, we might see that freaking those two go again.
What is this? The full fight? Here's the replay. Backing up.
Boom!
Right hook.
That's
and the ref's like, God, no, please don't hit him again, Stipe. Don't hit him again, Stipe. And Stipe running out like a lion out of the Coliseum about to eat all those rich people in the front row. God damn. Yeah, let's watch that again. Let's do a little bit of a breakdown here so you can actually see. Oh, wait, please tell me they have it from a different angle. Huh? Okay, here it comes. Fabricio Werdum's gonna do the run. This is a good way to get knocked out too, is when you're charging at somebody. He clipped him, And then, bang! Stipe, so look how fast he is. Look how fast Stipe is. Here comes Stipe. Here comes Stipe. Like, he tried it that first time, and then... Watch for it, wait for it. Bing! Right on the chin, and just Werdum just dropped, dude. He didn't try to hold himself up. Nothing. 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 You have nothing for the Stipe. Brazil. Brazil. That's not cussing. That's just, she's just speaking Brazilian. Will you be showing the main event to... No, Calvin. That was an accident. We're not doing that. Shark has been calling it all night. He said Harris had nothing to lose and should have come out swinging, but that Werdum would take him on the ground. Yes, and it's exactly what Ray called as well, is that if Lewis had been fighting, that he was going to get subbed. Shark Teeth, you called it, buddy. Thank you to everybody who's watching right now. We got 20 people watching. Guys, jump in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like. All right, yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I'm working on that. Yeah, this is what we're doing here.
GSP. We already heard the trash talk from Michael Bisping right now.
All right, is that better? Yeah, we should be good now.
Is that November 4th?
Hey, Ray said hi. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to know? We had a guy asking earlier about the fights. We had about his upcoming fight. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Jose. What's his name? Jose Palma. Shout out to Jose Palma. About to have his debut at 155. Good luck to you, brother, man. Go out there and have fun.
We actually got a guy doing his debut next Saturday, too. Freaking Austin. I don't know his last name, but yeah, he's fighting 175. His fight literally last week. He's fighting the same card as us.
Kickboxing?
Yep, kickboxing.
Okay, yeah, he's really...
Freaking, yeah. I have to admit that, because I know every time I spar this guy, besides the last week where he didn't do absolutely nothing, just when he's hit, he's actually hit me.
Someone should start a Wikipedia page for Todd, man. Someone should start a Wikipedia page for Todd. Look at what this dude did. Again, same problem with the... Wait a minute, does he have another fight? No, okay. This is the fight. This was the headlining event from 2 weeks ago, the one that Zack was at. All I do is win.
There is no way to describe this. This straight up being a full-on, like... This was murder.
Listen.
Yeah, no, listen to the very beginning. Go back. We gotta listen to the beginning, remember? Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, shh.
That girl was way too hype.
What was that?
She was cheering.
That was Laura cheering for Todd.
I think she was saying put your opponent to death.
Is she hot? Hey, I can say this question.
You're talking about Zack. That's Laura with the black hair and
she's really sweet.
The only people I know are
one that gets really excited.
Everybody that we train with that punch me in the face. That's all I know.
She's really sweet in the gym. She doesn't do
awesome.
Who is Francis Nagano's mini clone? That is Francis Nagano. Sir, that is Demetrius Johnson's super clone sitting right there, Mr. RG. Whoever you are, sir, whoever you are, that is the future champion right here, Zack, the Punisher Shelby. Now, speaking of punishment, the dude that Todd fucked up in this fight, dude, it should be illegal.
Yeah, there's no way to say this. If you thought my fight was brutal, my fight would put the guy in the hospital. This fight would put this guy in the grave. Like, there's no better way there's no way of saying it.
So, give you guys a little bit of background what's going on here. Our guy Todd is like easily slated to be in the UFC very, very soon. The guy that he fought, they say, in this corner, out of the jungle, MMA, Todd, Coppinger, But then the other guy, they go, and in this corner, so-and-so, fighting independently, and you go, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, they say freelance. They say freelance.
Oh,
they say freelance or independent. When they said that, I looked over and I went, oh, my God, no.
I was like,
merciful God, no. This poor son of a bitch. Because when you hear independent or freelance, what that usually means is somebody just threw in an application on the MMA promotions website or on the promotions website and was like, yeah, I want to do MMA. And they show up and they may not have any corner. They don't belong to an actual gym. It's so dangerous for somebody like that. It's dangerous enough for a trained person to be in the ring. And they train out of their garage on some old smelly gym mats watching YouTube
Kimbo
videos.
Slice type thing.
Now he then that's dangerous enough. So that's dangerous enough. You put him in the ring with Todd.
Not the best. The worst way to start your debut.
You took a bad situation.
Wow, somebody's actually gonna fight Todd after
You took a bad situation. Exactly. Who's gonna take Todd after his last match? So back at Daytona a month ago, in front of 1,400 people, he hospitalized the guy that he fought in 14 seconds. Actually, I timed it when they were physically engaged. They actually were only physically engaged for 10 seconds before Todd put him to sleep. The camera freezes a little bit. There you can see Todd. Like scrambling on him, punching him. He's down. The guy's trying to get back up to his feet. Todd runs around and just a few decks, just like you saw with Stipe, dude, and just the ref goes and pulls him off. But even worse, what we have here is after the fight, the guy was severely concussed. We're like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in. First of all, there's no medical team. There's no corner for him. There's nobody. And you have him getting up, and look at that. He's trying to run at Todd. He's clearly concussed. Todd's like trying to say, hey, man, hey, way back.
It's over.
It was the worst. It was the worst. I would sue the fuck out of that promotion if I was that kid. Because here, what happened too was, in their defense, I don't really think that they had, who are you calling? In their defense, I don't think that they had the medical staff nearby, and I don't think they wanted to come by. Look, there you can see him. He's like, he can't even stand up. And so eventually, he starts climbing the cage. You son of a bitch. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ray, the amazing G from New Jersey. You know him from Ray's Predictions. You know him as Arms, live on the MMA Guys. Welcome, Ray, everybody. Ray, what's going on, man?
Well, first thing, I'm glad you guys called me because you're not answering my stuff in the text. I said, let the Jew talk about money, tell the chick to make me a goddamn sandwich, and have the tall, muscular, young, handsome black guy freestyle and spit a few bars.
Wait, what?
You heard him.
You're in a freestyle right now.
Yeah.
Are you reading the comments?
We're kind of watching Todd pretty much commit murder. I'm sorry for the language here, but the best way to describe it, he committed murder.
Long story short, the guy, they have to basically drag the guy out of the cage. The guy actually, I'll try to see if he got a shot here. He actually tries climbing the cage.
Yes!
There he is.
Yes,
he tries climbing the cage. He tries climbing back in the cage and finally gets choked out by some dude. The guy from the freestyle / independent gym who fought Todd, that Todd massacred and put in the ambulance. And so here he is. There he is. He's climbing the cage.
He's like, let it go, man. Let it go. It's over. It's over.
Well, if you're watching the podcast, sir, you'll see. He's climbing the cage. And finally, so then this guy grabs him and he puts him in a standing guillotine and chokes him to sleep. And the guy's mom is just like, or his wife or whoever is like,
I think his wife and
we thought he was dead.
Wait, let Ray talk, and there's some fighters coming.
Ray, man, fucking glad you're joining us. Hey. We've got Ray Borg and Demetrius Johnson coming up, man.
I tell you what, dude. I think that it's amazing that we have a sport where we can actually watch two guys that are 125 pounds do something professionally that does not involve them riding an animal around a track. It's awesome.
Are you watching the fight right now?
No, I'm not. I'm actually packing up, getting ready for the move. Putting the finishing touches on purchasing the home, so we're actually going to have a studio for these fight companions, which is going to be stellar.
It's going to be really awesome, man. We're going to be doing this out of the
I
studio.
hope that Francis Ngannou Jr. can fit in the room. How tall is that young man?
6'4".
You know what, man? I'm calling him out right now. Me versus you, pay-per-view, live. I want a game of Jenga. December 13th.
Say what now?
I see the size of those fingers, bro. You can't play Jenga for shit.
Wait, is Mighty Mouse fighting now?
I think Mighty Mouse is fighting now, man.
Wait, Mighty Mouse is up, babe.
Mighty Mouse is coming out now. Yeah, I'm looking for my baby juice.
That was the main event, though.
He is the main event. No, he's the co-host.
Yeah, he's the co-host.
Terry.
That's why, was it Lee or Ferguson?
Nobody's talking to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead.
Whoa.
Wait, I found my vape juice.
Yeah, take it easy.
I found it.
Take it easy. Calm down. So let me get straight. Are you challenging me to Jenga? Is that what's going on here?
Listen, Ray, you for those of you that are listening and tuning in, you need to hit subscribe and hit that bell button because you are about to see the MMA guys take off in a way that you've never seen before. The guy that really catapulted our predictions and our picks, and who is, for lack of a better term, the most the guy is a fountain of knowledge when it comes to MMA. He's on the phone right now. This is Ray. He's going to be moving to Orlando permanently. We're going to be setting up in a full-on podcast studio where you're going to be able to ask Ray for the breakdowns, for the picks. You're going to be able to actually ask him. We had a viewer actually ask for specific breakdowns, and Ray's gonna have all the tools in his arsenal to do it, and no one does it better than him. So we're looking forward to you coming, man, like big time.
Yeah, man, and I love the idea that we could have young guys like Zack coming through. He's a young guy on the local MMA scene. As anyone who's seen our predictions knows, I'm a big advocate. I try to tell people, support your local promotions. If people don't show up to these feeder fights, these guys aren't going to get the exposure, the experience they need to make it to the big show. I saw Uriah Faber fight when he was in King of the Cage. Connor was in an organization called Cage Masters or Cage Warriors over in the Britain area. Michael Bisping was a King of the Cage guy. Rampage Jackson, Chris Weidman came out of Ring of Combat up here in New Jersey. I am excited about the scene to come. Orlando's a hotbed for MMA. We have a couple of Gracie Barra affiliates. We have the Jungle. We have the Orlando Combat Club. You have seventh level jiu-jitsu out in Winter Garden.
6 levels jiu-jitsu, yeah. 6 levels
jiu-jitsu. That's one of Matt Serra's affiliates out there. The scene for MMA in Central Florida. You have American Top Team.
Gracie Barra.
You have Brazilian Top Team over in Melbourne.
Yep.
I hope that we get a chance to get a couple of local fighters on. I would love to actually do some breakdowns if Zack wants to do something for fun in the studio. We can actually break down one of his fights, take a peek at what he's doing. Zack's kind of like a young John Jones. He's too big. He's like a puppy that's 94 pounds and doesn't quite know how to use his body. But he's just so big and so fucking athletic. He tears the other dogs to shreds at the dog park.
You have no idea.
Okay,
why am I compared to John Jones? Can I not be compared to someone else?
Someone's messing with the
I'm
camera.
sorry. I tell Zack I couldn't hear him over the sound of him snorting cocaine and hitting a pregnant woman with a minivan. I couldn't hear what he said.
Over the sound of twisting metal of him running into somebody.
Starting, guys.
Jenny, we know the fight's starting.
She's gonna kill us, bro. She's gonna kill us, bro. I'm telling you, she's gonna shut us up and watch the fight with us.
What's his name? Bruce Buffer's just doing the announcement now. He's about to jump up and he's going to blow his ankle out. He's going to
it's time. She is literally away from punching us, right?
Hey, Jerry. Can you do the main event? Can you Facebook message and just let me watch it on your TV?
Jenny might be able to do it privately. We do like a private.
I'm going to video chat you on Jay and the MMA Guys fight.
All right, bye.
I'm like, dude, she's right there. She can't hurt us.
It's gonna be tight though, man, because I actually have your fight on here. Hold on, I'm not gonna. No, I know the fights.
Don't touch anything. Can you turn it up a little bit?
I'm like, dude, she will hurt us.
She would.
And like I said, I am off work Monday.
No, he called me, so I was calling him back. I saw this call from him.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait, you got me warming up?
It's starting, babe. The fight's starting.
Will you calm down? We got this.
He said the main event.
She will kill us. Remember this.
All right, here we go.
Say the fight.
Ray, you there?
Jerry, you see the Fu Manchu?
Oh my God! Look at his Fu Manchu.
Oh, let me turn on the light.
What is that?
All right, they're about to get underway, buddy. Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
I see that. It's. I like it. Okay, it doesn't look shitty on you. I like that.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey. Can you see us?
I got this mustache from Jenny.
How do you do that? There's a live thing on
well,
YouTube?
no, he's calling me on my phone.
Oh.
Let's see if I can.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do this.
All right, Ray.
Can you see?
You know what? No, actually, I've got a way I could set this up. I have an adapter I can use. I can just point it.
Okay, so What's going on with the
Call
fight?
the fights, guys.
As of right now, let's see. Yeah, he don't have to study. Johnson's moving and like he's keeping a good pace right now, and he's just picking and choosing
Give me
shots.
that thing right there. That's perfect.
Starting out and like Borg, I don't know. I think he's probably just trying to put him in
They're
the
taking
corner.
their time. They're taking their time here.
I don't know. Yeah, this guy's right. I think he's trying to corner him though, in my opinion.
And
Jerry,
yes.
I cannot like how square Ray Borg is standing right now.
Do you see it?
A little higher.
I'm trying to just think.
So
There we go. Perfect. Okay. How you doing, buddy? Is that good? You got a good view?
Jerry, I do not like how flat-footed Ray Borg is standing right now.
I don't either, man. Borg is
He's
very
very
flat-footed. He's got his
Oh,
turn
that
big.
body kick.
Big body kick landed by Demetrius Johnson.
I'm gonna turn this up. Everybody listening.
Demetrius is controlling the octagon from the outside. Wow. Quick work.
All right, Ray. I got you.
Right now, look for Demetrius to get that second hook in. He's going to try to move him off the cage a little bit. He might be able to finish it.
Everybody can hear you on the MMA Guys, Ray. You're mic'd up right now. Ooh.
Can you hear me, Jerry?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, everybody on the MMA Guys can hear you too. I got you.
Nice takedown defense.
I've got you mic'd up. I've got you mic'd up right now.
Dude, look at the takedown defense from Demetrius Johnson. That was a beautiful single leg by Ray Borg right there. And Demetrius just fended it off with seasoned precision. That was amazing.
Dude, his wrestling is so good. He's so fast too. He doesn't stall. He is one of the most hardest working people. He's not lazy at all when they go in to get that takedown. Now what's
Dude, Demetrius is so calm and collected right now. Demetrius is not expending any energy at this moment.
Look at that, just in with the hip.
Oh,
around.
Wow, look at the transition. Look at the transition.
Beautiful. Demetrius Johnson right now.
Does anybody scramble better than Demetrius Johnson?
I would have to say no, man. Borg is absolutely powerless right now. He's really just defending, and he needs to get back up here. But Demetrius has got him, got him about 25% to the back. Borg turns inside. All right, now looks like Demetrius is looks like he's going to be willing to take the half guard, but Borg's still trying to keep that leg out. Is that what's happening right now? All right, Demetrius with a few little shoulder crunches. Demetrius in a half guard, using his hips. Look how he uses his hips, keeping no space between himself and Borg, except when it comes to fire some very short elbows. Look at how
he's actually able to keep his hips driving low while he postures up to land strikes.
Yes. Look how he's just digging his hips.
I see a lot of guys actually they utilize the top position in half guard to do damage from the top because it's a little bit easier than from inside the guard or from the mount position.
Is this the one that he went to the record?
Yes, this is the one that if Demetrius Johnson beats Ray Borg, he will have beaten Anderson Silva's record for the most UFC title defenses in history.
I don't see Demetrius Johnson ever lose him. I just want to know who the two people that beat him. So I want to know who the people that ever beat him.
Johnson just took it. I think he has 2 losses.
Mm-hmm.
His 2 losses. Those were so early in his career. I mean, he's changed so much as a fighter since then. He's looking at this like, I'm going to win this. I'm going to set this record, and then I'm going to go on Twitch, and the Mighty Mouse Squad are going to celebrate. And it looks like we're moving into looks like he was attempting to move into side control. The weird thing about Demetrius Johnson, though, is it looks like he's trying to move into mount here, too. Weird thing about Johnson, I mean, he's not going to get it. Not on DJ. DJ on the other side. That's
Look
exactly.
at that beautiful sweep, that beautiful transition to side control. Absolutely flawless.
Yeah,
no space. Is he going for Kimura? I can kind of see it.
He's going for Kimura.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on
watch out
in.
for those 12 to 6 elbows, DJ.
All right, Ray Borg's
Hey, how are
shoots
you?
up. Mitch and Dean just walked in, and we're in the middle.
We're the guy who was
Ray's in the middle of calling this fight right now, so we're gonna wait until actually it's almost over.
You
You go to the jungle?
Yeah.
I was at my first class. Ever.
All right,
We were
end of the
sparring.
first round, folks. What's up, Dean?
I think
Good to
it's-
see
was it
you.
Wait, is Ray Borg kind of looked like Javier
I was no good.
just lost a lot of weight and had bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
I was
It
no
does.
good. I kept hitting you in the shin or the knee, and you're like,
I just saved an image. I just saved you a really cool image. I'm going to send it to you right now.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. It might take me a minute, but I'm pretty sure you keep me in the legs.
Yeah, say hi to everybody.
I didn't know what I was doing, so.
What's up, everybody? Right now, hit your subscribe button. Like, we got Ray from the MMA Guys is going to be. Yeah, you're all on camera right now. We got Ray. We got some guest commentary for a co-main event by Ray right now. As a dominant Demetrius Johnson
Can he
is
see it?
about.
Yeah, he can see us.
He can see us.
Okay.
Dominant Demetrius Johnson going into his second round now with Ray Borg. Here we go. I'm actually going to adjust this a little for you.
Tell Zack, hey, where you at, Zack? Zack, where are you?
I'm right here, man. I'm right here.
What you know about that, Zack? What you know about that?
Takes more than muscle to win a fight.
Ooh. How about that?
Hey, he may be able to fight me. If he wins, okay, at least I know what I'm going down swinging.
What'd you say about the phone?
But
I said, what does Zack know? What does Zack know about that, huh?
Well, Zach, what do you know about that?
I'm not the strongest, not the fastest, but I got heart. That's all I know. That's how I got heart and determination.
Oh yeah, just help yourself.
I go to Planet Fitness 4 times a week and I do chest 3 of those 4 days.
Oh, you're playing fitness 4 times a week. Okay.
All right. Fight's back on.
Oh, that's what I the freaking.
Ray's on. This is Ray's time.
He's talking mess.
Well, you know what?
Demetrius just let him get an overhook to use it to put him back up against the cage. This is where Demetrius Johnson shines. If he's able to do some clinch work right here early on, he's going to gas him out, and Borg's going to have nothing left for the last 2 minutes of the second round.
It's alright. I'm not part of the podcast.
A couple of nice solid inside knees to the thigh. That's pretty crazy.
Man, join the group. Probably good.
I am. I'm just going to be part of the group over here.
So now let me come over there and grab you.
Listen to you guys talk about fighting, because I don't know.
Guys, welcome Dean and welcome Mitch. We actually work together.
What up?
They usually would not associate with him, but anyway, these are two very good friends of mine.
Jerry.
Funniest people in it. What?
Do you and Zack see what I'm seeing? Ray Borg looks to be a little bit confused right now, a little bit disheartened.
Oh!
Okay, I stand corrected. Little double leg by Ray Borg. Tries to step to the outside. Demetrius back to his. Oh, wow, okay. We don't see Demetrius Johnson on his back too often. Completes the sit.
Shit.
Oh, my goodness. He's got back control on Demetrius Johnson.
Oh! It is a fight!
Textbook rear naked choke defense. Stand up and just throw him off you.
If Demetrius Johnson, the guy on top right now, wins, he's going to beat the world record for the most UFC title defenses. He has 10 now. He's going for 11.
Demetrius Johnson with that beard kind of looks like Yoel Romero's mini-mate.
Actually, he does.
Dude, Ray Borg has to stop trying to lock up that leg in half guard because he's not going to be able to sweep with that leg locked up.
I can't imagine the pressure he feels right now.
I can.
God, he's digging. Notice how
Demetrius with a beautiful pass right there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It looked like he had the mount for a moment.
Well, it looked like he was pushing Borg's shoulders to the ground too, making it impossible for him to try to do. He can't do anything. He can't sweep DJ from the bottom there. When DJ's hips are.
Oh my goodness!
We got the arm.
Does he have the salivary position? Is that the crucifix?
No, he doesn't have the other arm, but he does. He has the arm on the ground straddled, and it looks like Johnson's going for a Kimura or something. No, Borg rolls, scrambles. Good scramble on Borg's part.
Dude, he's got an armbar position. Okay, never mind.
You're right.
A couple of knees to the body. There we go. Let him go, DJ. Let him go. Get your hands off the goddamn cage, Ray Borg.
Got it. This guy's legging. Oh, knee.
Demetrius Johnson with 4 minutes and 52 seconds of control time.
Demetrius Johnson has the clinch. Jerry, this is what I was talking about. A minute and a half left. Ray Borg is not going to have a lot left. Demetrius did a great job of tiring him out. Look for DJ to push the pace for the last 70 seconds. Couple of knees to the inside of the thigh again. He keeps going to that lead leg.
With the takedown. Nice little double leg.
Beautiful takedown.
Outside.
Beautiful takedown right in the side control.
He's trapping the arm. Okay, he's let the arm go. Ray Borg trying to swim that arm back in. 2-on-1 trying to push. Same position he was at before. Now he knows that Borg's going to have to scramble and use his energy. He's got the leg wrapped up as well. Anything goes here in UFC, so you can do...
Dude, I wouldn't mind seeing DJ go for a dart stroke right here, an anaconda roll.
There we go. 40 seconds left to go here, fans.
He's got plenty of time to work, Wow, look at that beautiful sweep to the back, kicking off the cage, a la Showtime Pettis. Jerry, is this playing out kind of how we said it would in the breakdown?
I don't have the breakdown in front of me, but yes, it is.
Shoulders.
Shoulders to the face.
I think we did
I
leave
don't know if
though.
I've ever seen that.
More than the day Josh got me with that was freaking. He showed me
Down,
first.
but no.
Oh, the up.
Big up-kicking attempts by Ray Borg. Well, how did you...
Does anyone remember when Ben Henderson landed one of those on Frankie Edgar?
Yes, I saw that. That was insane. The up kick into the nose, dropped him.
Takedown on Benson Henderson, and Benson Henderson just up-kicked him into the third dimension.
Like, get off me.
Big up kick, dropped him.
Guys, thank you everybody for joining in so far. It's tight green shirt boy. Really want to match up. We hear you, Ferguson.
What the heck?
Well, thank you everybody who's tuned in right now. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you know whenever our new fight companions, and when Ray, who's calling this fight right now, is going to be doing his picks. Want to welcome Zack, undefeated MMA amateur fighter right now. Dean, Mitch, two of the sexiest guys in Orlando. Myself, Jay, rocking the
Jiu-Jitsu
Tommy Toehold shirt. The beautiful Jenny, more finishes than anybody. And we're getting back into our next round.
Round 3.
Guys, hit that like button.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Miniature Rafael dos Anjos versus Miniature Yoel Romero, round 3.
Yeah, you said that it was going to take DJ somewhere between 2 and 3 rounds to get his to really like figure Borg out, and that he was going to go for that finish in round 3 or 4. You said you didn't see it go in the distance. That if it did end up going to decision, it would definitely be DJ.
And I said it would be lopsided, possibly 50-45.
So possibly.
And right now, I would have scored one of the first 2 rounds 10-8 for DJ. Too much time spent on top, especially when he passed the side control 3 times.
You see how he's sitting back on him right there? He's using that fat boy, was it that fat boy technique is what Luke calls it?
Fat boy technique?
Look at that roll. Look at that spin. You guys are watching one of the most skilled individuals right now in wrestling. This is why wrestling is so pertinent to MMA.
Wrestling.
One of the oldest, if not the oldest martial art in the world. Look at how he just threw the feet to the side. Inside control. It's a terrible place to be with someone like Demetrius Johnson on top. He's using his chest. He's putting so much pressure down on Ray Borg. Ray Borg doesn't have any leverage. He has to expend so much energy in order to get out from under Demetrius Johnson, who's probably just going to end up taking him down again after that. Look at that sprawl that he has on Ray Borg right now. Ray Borg scrambling, fighting. Ray Borg still in this fight, though, still completely conscientious of what's going on. He has to, whereas you normally need to think like 4 or 5 steps ahead in jiu-jitsu, Ray Borg against someone like Demetrius Johnson's got to think 10 steps ahead. And his computer, he is surviving.
Ray Borg is doing nothing proactive right now. He is trying
knees
to
to the ribs.
Reactionary to Demetrius Johnson's top game.
Knees from half guard. I think Demetrius Johnson has just
Knees to the ribs.
I think he's just invented a new MMA style.
Sweet.
I've never seen knees from half guard.
Oh, he's kneeing him.
Knees to the ribs.
He could potentially do a key lock. No. Maybe looking for an arm triangle. You think Demetrius Johnson is perfectly fine just sitting here in half guard and just punishing Ray Borg?
Yes.
Wearing him down?
Well, I tell you what, Jerry, right now, Demetrius Johnson isn't doing a lot. He's just kind of laying out, being a little bit passive, taking his time. Ray Borg is expending a lot of energy just trying. I don't even know what he's trying to do, trying to recapture full guard. Ray Borg is completely gassed at this point. Demetrius Johnson looks as if the first round just began.
Okay.
Demetrius Johnson is just so efficient. He's so poised. I said this is very much a la Sage Northcutt or Paige Van Zandt. I think they jumped the gun a little bit trying to put this guy in there with the greatest fighter pound for pound that the UFC may have ever seen.
And while you were saying that, Ray, we saw Demetrius Johnson utilizing those hips in world-class fashion, transitioning again to the side control. Looks like he's...
I thought he was thinking.
I tell you what, man, if Edmund Traverdian were right there, he'd be telling Ray Borg to utilize head movement.
That was Ronda Rousey's coach when Ronda Rousey got her face punched in by Amanda Nunes. Head movement, head movement. Well, girl could not take a punch from someone like Amanda Nunes who punches like a goddamn man.
Honda, head movement! Ronda, please! Head movement!
At the back.
Demetrius Johnson taking the back from a full mount. It looks like we might be finishing it here, Ray. A minute left to go. Ray Borg.
70 seconds. I wouldn't mind seeing Demetrius try to go for a body lock right now if he could.
Legs long? No, I'm asking.
No, that was good.
Because I have short legs, kind of.
Are you guys good? You guys?
What did you say?
I said are his legs long enough.
She asked if his legs were long enough to do a body lock.
I have short legs.
See, I thought it was funny.
It's not a joke. I'm being serious.
It is an unintentional joke. Ray Borg.
Maybe a little.
No knock against Ray Borg for being able to explode when he needs to, though, right, Ray?
This is just... I told you, man, I would have loved to seen them put Ray Borg up against a Joe Benavidez. You know, just give him like a real test before they put him in there with the greatest fighter that the UFC has.
Exactly.
Hey, if anything, though, it's about to go to round 4.
Yeah, what if he beats him?
10 seconds left to go. Another takedown.
What if?
For Demetrius Johnson.
He's going for a lot of guillotine.
Is he trying to finish the guillotine from side control?
Yep.
Yep.
No, he's just trying
That's
to...
some high-level jiu-jitsu right there.
Exactly.
With his body enough.
Guys, if you check the link in the description as well, what you can do is you can go on, you can go
Hey,
to...
Ray, you're not the only one that works out 4 times a day, man. I work out 4 times a day almost every day.
Jake Lloyd says it's only a matter of time before DJ kills him with knees. Muay Thai nasty. Guys, there's a link to the
Zack?
GoFundMe page for Vegas
Yes.
Strong. You can do it. Go ahead, Ray.
I'm coming out of retirement for you, Zach. You're going to get beat up by an old man.
I'm looking forward to the challenge.
This fight is brought to you by the good people at Centrum Silver, Cialis, Viagra, and Depends Adult Incontinent Diaper Briefs. And Fixodent.
I'm looking forward to the
I'm gonna knock the
challenge.
dentures out your mouth, son.
I'm right here. Right here, I'm always ready. I'm always ready for a fight.
We have to play up the race card, Zach. Nothing drives America like racial tension.
I am not the type of guy for that, though. Like, I'm not that type of guy.
Guys, after this
No,
fight...
but we have to be. That's what sells ratings. Nobody cares who's good at anything. They just want to know that it's controversial.
Round 4 has kicked off. We can continue his conversation after this.
A couple of teep kicks.
Yeah, it's 4th round. It might go distance.
A couple of teep kicks, and Ray Borg goes in for the double.
Oh,
Looks like takedown by Ray Borg.
He's going to stay on top, though.
He's going to have to work really hard, though.
Look at the butterfly guard by Demetrius Johnson.
Look how he's keeping. See how he's keeping such a small amount of space on scooting on the butt. After this fight, we're going to catch up here with our friends Mitch and Dean. Like he going in here for a little. See the way Demetrius Johnson is on his side, his game has got. And there goes Demetrius Johnson up again.
Try to take him back down, like he did last time. Lay on top of him and just hit him.
Ray Borg holding on to the leg. You're hearing the lovely Lois Lane, Ray's doggy, back there in the background, and Ray Borg just sort of covering up, not doing anything to explode.
Jerry and Zach, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Alice.
If Ray Borg is getting the shit end of the stick in every single one of these grappling exchanges, why is he not trying to strike with Demetrius Johnson? Why does he continue to go to the single leg and end up on his back?
That's a good question, man. I think you just answered it.
He probably knows he can't strike with him, if anything. That's probably, like, I know if someone can out strike me, I take him to the ground. That's my best chance of like trying to get some.
Well,
No, I'm asking, are you guys seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Like Ray Borg might want to try to get a little bit of the exchanges on the feet before he winds up in this position. Do you see what I see?
Yeah, he's not doing anything on the ground that's effective except getting beat up by Demetrius Johnson. He's doing that pretty well.
Yeah. The beatdown is like trending.
I think he really
And I tell you
believes.
what, man. I think that huge body kick that Demetrius Johnson landed, I think it was in the first round, I think that set the tone for this fight.
Do you think that he posed his will a little bit on him, and
just got an arm
Ray Borg said he didn't want to grapple with him? Now, what's Ray Borg's wrestling and jiu-jitsu background, though? Is he high level? Is he high ranked? Here we go.
There's no way he's high level.
Ray Borg is pretty much just covering up as he's on the feet. He looks exhausted. Demetrius Johnson.
Well, I just want to say something to Zack real quick. He might be high level. He's in there against Demetrius Johnson.
Fair enough.
I mean, they are in, what, the 4th round now. Lasted over 3 rounds.
I don't think that there's anybody other than John Dodson that gave Demetrius Johnson any trouble in any fight.
That is true.
Is Dodson the one I was...
Look at that transition.
Oh!
Look at that.
That back head kick. Is there
A head kick from a body lock.
How? Demetrius Johnson making up new moves and stuff there. What do you guys think of this?
crazy?
What do you think, Dean?
What weight class is it?
125. You're asking all the right questions, Dean.
These guys would.
You're a shark.
See, look, that's what he's trying to finish with.
What you guys didn't see is that Demetrius Johnson actually played a game of gun game on Call of Duty in between rounds.
Yeah. Demetrius Johnson shouting out to all of his Twitch fans. That's what he does on the side. He's a Twitch live streamer. Got the Mighty Squad. Mighty Mouse 125. Come on, guys. Let's hit that punch button. Let's get a super light. Let's get a power light going on. 1, 2, 3. I look away from the screen. This fight's going to be over.
Wait, does he actually?
No, he actually is a big-time video gamer. Like, so he's sponsored and everything.
But he plays Call of Duty.
He just loves video games and
Jerry,
strategy.
Demetrius right now can go neon belly if he wants to. He's just enjoying his time in side control right here.
I think I saw him wave to the fans once or twice. And if I'm not mistaken, he might be lighting up a cigarette. Insane pressure on their part. When you say little elbow there by, this is why wrestling is so important in MMA. The guy asked me today, because his.
Would I be wrong to say that at this point it's safe to say that Demetrius Johnson is the best fighter we've ever seen in the UFC?
Yeah.
#1 pound for pound, man.
Pretty much.
They should never have given that back to John Jones after one knockout like that.
Man, John Jones, man. If I ever see that guy, I'm kicking his ass.
Nice.
If you look at the ability to wrestle, to use jiu-jitsu effectively, to strike, and just win championship fights, Demetrius Johnson, I think he's 31 years old right now, and he shows no signs of slowing down. This is the best that the UFC has to offer, and I hope that we realize it before he gets too old, because nobody's buying his fights.
No, that's the problem. Is that as like high level and as popular as Demetrius? Oh my God, we might be seeing it. Might be setting the armbar up.
Come on.
Time's up.
That's it. We're going into round 5, guys.
It's going the distance.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, a little bit.
I need.
It's like dying.
Dude, you don't know what's dying on me?
When is there a day I'm not hurting? I used to miss those days.
Just wait, man. Keep doing this sport, but a little bit longer. But see, you didn't get into it like really young. Like some people that.
Like, oh look, that was good. That was the best.
The takedown.
Yeah, he like reversed it.
Oh,
I love
the chair.
wrestling.
Bad. Chair. We good. You came to the jungle when you practiced. I cannot remember.
It was a while ago. It was like.
Yeah, when I just started, pretty much like that, and kicked in the leg, like my leg was sore.
Shout out to everybody out there.
The ladies, the beautiful ladies.
He's gonna come beat you up.
Hit that subscribe button.
The beautiful ladies.
What's Caitlyn Jenner doing in the front row? Dan Miragliotta kind of looks like Mark Coleman and Joe Rogan had a son.
Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
Here we go. It's like it comes down to this.
I
Yeah,
definitely
he's like,
agree with
oh,
what
yeah.
that. I definitely agree with what that man
Nice.
said.
Oh.
Look at that, 12 seconds in, another takedown by Demetrius Johnson. He's had like 20 takedowns so far. Guys, go in the description underneath the, go into the description. Guys, go to the description of this video and you'll be able to make a donation to the Las Vegas Victims Fund GoFundMe page. It's a link to the official page. Vegas Strong, go in there. You can also purchase the Vegas Strong UFC shirts, and 100% of the proceeds from that go to support the victims and the families of the Las Vegas tragedy. And I love that.
I know that this is going to be in really bad taste, but the biggest victim Las Vegas has right now is Ray Borg, this young guy.
At the moment, yes.
Is that too soon?
That's about the most damage you can do.
Way too soon.
Too soon.
Way too soon.
That's about the most. Or we gained half of it.
Those 2 knees he gave him, freaking being on top. He gave Borg like those.
Don't worry, we'll be doing the Eddie Bravo. I'll get Greg over here. We'll be doing the Eddie Bravo edition of our. Okay, now we might. Ray Borg still trying to strike. All right, I think this is the most I've ever seen them exchange in this entire.
Oh, fight. Another takedown.
Big blast takedown by Demetrius Johnson. What's up, Zach? Shout out to Zack. What's up?
Zack's everywhere. Literally.
I don't know. I think maybe he might be enjoying himself. He might actually just be wanting to showcase his skills and say, look at what I can do to this man.
Look at. I wanted to showcase my defensive skills under side control from the bottom.
Ray Borg is doing a great job. Another mount.
Ray Borg actually has.
Look at that face! Like, no,
I'm gonna do a rear naked.
A rear naked choke from side.
Demetrius Johnson almost became the first person to do a rear naked choke from side control.
Freaking Borg's face, he was like, no, no.
Demetrius Johnson threw a couple of knees to the head there, which were completely legal because Ray Borg only had 2 points on the ground. It's unbelievable to do this for 25 minutes straight.
Frankie Edgar.
Technique.
Dean, everybody shut up. Dean, say what you just said toward that microphone.
Say it.
Wow.
Say it.
I just don't understand how anybody can put up with getting their ass kicked for that long.
Did you hear that, Ray?
I didn't hear. What did you say?
Dean said, I don't know how anybody can put up with getting their ass kicked for that long.
I don't know. Jerry's been friends with me for about 2 years now, so.
Whoa! My God!
Come on, finish it!
That was the most.
It's over!
Ray Borg is trying to scrap out the worst goddamn armbar in history. Finish it! Yes! Demetrius Johnson has broken the world record for most consecutive
and then he finished
UFC title defenses. Oh my fucking God.
Guys, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Does the next logical thing sound like Demetrius should try to exact his revenge on the one guy to blemish his record in the UFC, Dominic Cruz?
Ooh.
Was that a groan of disagreement, or you think that I'm onto something there?
Yes, I think you're onto something there.
No, dude, Jake Lloyd. DJ did not slow down at all. He has the stamina of a cheetah. No, actually, cheetahs burn out after they don't have any stamina. I didn't. Yeah.
He has the stamina of Dean Pickett on prom night.
Yeah.
Didn't even go.
You remind me the way you're talking of Napoleon Dynamite.
I watched the movie and yes, I did go for pay.
Here we go again. He's like, no, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. He's fighting it. He's fighting. He's trying to fight it. It's over. It's over. Just give it up.
Jay made the proper transitions to eventually force the tap. I may get to do this to Johnny.
There you have it, folks.
Oh.
Jerry and Zack, what do you think about Demetrius Johnson versus Dominic Cruz, the rematch?
I would love to see that.
That would be a beautiful thing right there, man.
Do you think that Dominic Cruz can make
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Daniel Cormier saying he just did this at the highest level of mixed martial arts. My God, man.
And Joe Rogan's actually going to go interview the arm of Ray Borg.
Hey, Ray.
Ray, can you see all right?
Yeah, I can't really see the fights, but I can see you guys good. I can see Jerry's beard and his aged, weathered face, and I can see the young, studly, professional, undefeated mixed martial artist, young Zack. Jerry got old. Holy shit.
I aged like a fine wine. Consumed in...
What's that, on a shelf covered in dust? Being sold to wealthy white businessmen?
Oh my God, dude! The Chuck Wagon mascot just ran into the cage. Did you see that?
Did not.
Okay, let's hear it.
How did this fight go?
Oh, I gave it to us.
Shout out to Las Vegas. Thank you so much. Being the person to see, take care of everybody. Wherever you're out, thank you so much.
Demetrius Johnson isn't even sweating.
You know, Ray Borg, his mouth team, my scramble game was garbage. I don't know. I was just playing in DC, team,
That's
stuff.
what it is.
And I hit that super armbar so many times in the gym. And I knew I was going to get it. But he's against the cage. Came there and I was like, no. You need to move him. I was like, got it.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Anybody do that in MMA fight
Wait,
before?
let's see.
You threw him through the air and on his way down, touched the arm.
That's like a WWE type move.
You know? Like I said before, you know, you're dating to show power. I'm not in the business to hit and take a touch. Way overrated. Tell it. I'm telling you right now. I'm in the business to in here make a full bring in the air like a back. Get down to my legs and break your arm.
Borg for taking that beating before him because the numbers of significant blows were staggering. Comparison to how you got hit, and that's why I think it is also I think simple up and coming mixed martial artists how to do it correctly. You made history tonight for the most ever title defenses, and I don't think there's a doubt in anyone's mind. You are profound. Best fighter the world has ever known.
Apparently Joe Rogan was listening to our podcast.
Yeah. The man is just, you know how hard it is just to have one fight, let alone to do this in the UFC, let alone to win that many fights consecutively, let alone to have your title fight finished by a suplex armbar. Here it comes again. Oh! Catching the arm on the way down and then rolling his leg around at the same time. Let's see if they do another replay of that. I mean, that was...
Jerry and Zack, do you guys cross the ankles when you finish the armbar?
No.
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 No, you don't do that.
No. Well, some black belts do because they know what they're doing, so it's kind of...
Apparently Demetrius Johnson didn't get that memo.
Well, the reason they say don't cross the legs is usually because what'll happen if you take someone's back is... Well, no. In the armbar? No, we don't do that in the armbar.
But
I
some
think
black belts do.
he just had so much goddamn control at that point, dude. Like, it didn't matter. Like, he could have crossed him, uncrossed him.
I think
You
if
see
he
what...
squeezed his knees together, he would have got it quicker.
What he actually did, too, is he also angled his hip, Ray. He also actually... Hold that, Zach.
No problem.
He had the arm bar, but then what he actually did is he slightly moved his hip up and to the left a little bit as because Ray Borg was struggling, he was turning it, and he couldn't finish it by hipping straight up, and so what he ended up doing is he had the joint of Ray Borg there, and he hipped and turned his hip slightly up and to the right. That minute little bit of control.
He used the hip bone as a fulcrum to finish the armbar.
Right, which is what you always do, right? You use the hips, but then he used, like you said, the hip bone.
I've never done jiu-jitsu, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. You're not a brown belt at a Henzo's up in New York City, right? Not like one of those guys. Here's the joke, guys. He is. And we're going into Kevin Lee and Tony Ferguson, man. You want to stick with us?
Fuck yeah, if you guys will have me, I'll stick around.
Yeah, man. I got the phone charging. I got everything going. I think actually Tommy might.
He's got eyes of competition, man. He's trying to take down the Punisher, so this will be interesting.
All right, let's see here.
Freaking sponsored by Promised Land Chocolate Milk. Just let you know this is my sponsoring by the Promised Land, because it is.
All right, still got you? Okay, good.
All I can see is Dean's hairline.
Hey.
Isn't it beautiful?
I'm glad Mitch and Dean came over, though. You guys are welcome to move up and sit at the table, though.
It's like the...
You're every part of this podcast.
Like the... side. Etched in stone every time. Everybody to take in.
Hey, Ray, give me a little sound check. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
But yeah, McGregor's a lightweight champion, right? Whoever wants is going to fight McGregor next.
Ray, can you see okay?
The lightweight champion.
Yeah, I think
until George St. Pierre beats Michael Bisping, and then the 170-pound belt gets vacated by Tyron Woodley because he's going to move up to 185, and Connor's going to fight GSP for the vacant 170-pound strap.
There's no way McGregor would be. McGregor should not do that.
You guys need anything?
It's GSP, okay? Freaking, you'd have to like.
Hey Zach, do you want any more water?
I'm good, man. Thanks.
Here, can I use your
Dude,
cup?
just so you know, man, BJ Penn fought at 170 pounds.
Yeah, we saw GSP literally whoop. We saw GSP whoop him. So yeah, that's the best idea.
Eddie Dorian won the Ultimate Fighter. I think it was at middleweight, 185 pounds. And he gave Jose Aldo a run for his money at bantamweight or featherweight.
Here you go, man.
Needs to calm down. Freaking Kevin get no hype before he even gets in the cage. Needs to calm
Lee
down.
hype as fuck right now.
This is the main card.
Main event.
Guys, give your picks right now. Zach, who do you got?
I'll go with Kevin.
Jerry?
Tony, El Kukui, all day long. Can I see your video?
Nobody.
My thing's like dying.
John Wick.
You guys want some water?
Oh, we're good.
Yo, you guys
Good host, Jerry.
want some Chinese food?
Shout out to Jerry for being.
Say it louder!
Shout out to Jerry for being a good host.
Yo, give Jenny some what's up because Jenny's
I made them get their own
Shout out
water.
to Jenny and Jerry.
Jenny's
That
the
was
villain.
a bad
Having
one.
us over.
Jenny. Okay, my vote. Don't worry, Jenny. My vote's towards you.
What?
My vote's on you. Okay, freaking. I want I'm trying to live here, so I'm going with Jenny. Want to live?
Shout out to everybody in the chat room right now joining at the MMA Guys. You guys, the real MVP. Go into the description and click the link to the GoFundMe page where you can support the victims of the Las Vegas tragedy. And thank you again for tuning into the MMA Guys only on YouTube, live from Orlando, Florida, every Saturday night. There's going to be a lot more content coming to you soon, folks. You just get ready.
If you're feeling overzealous after a contribution to the victims of the Las Vegas tragedy, we're also taking a collection to replace Ray Borg's arm. See details in the link.
Too soon. Again.
Ray Borg.
Jerry, is that my new nickname? Ray Too Soon Garvey?
Might as well be.
I heard that was your nickname because someone said, hey, how long did it take for Zack to finish? Too soon.
No, when they come to me, they're like, Zack punished the guy, because like I said, I be punishing these people.
Zack, when can we see you fight, man? When can I buy a ticket and come and support you? When can I see you fight?
I got one next Saturday, I got one in December in New York. Freaking, I got two back-to-back again, about to beat both these guys up and just keep going, freaking be undefeated.
Where are you at in New York?
Long Island, I believe.
I think another handmade still.
Huh?
Oh, no, I was just...
Zach's fighting next Saturday, man, if you're here by next Saturday. And then he's going to be traveling to New York for.
I'll be in town on Wednesday or Thursday, so Saturday is a definite possibility.
There we
Sweet.
go. We're there.
Yeah, I'm finding some undefeated guy too. I can't find him. I cannot find him though because I looked him up. I couldn't find him anywhere.
What was the
Interesting.
time?
Wait, you couldn't find anybody?
Jerry,
No, yeah, the guy.
Zack, do you have any interest in maybe doing a little video log the day leading up to the fight?
Oh, absolutely.
No idea how to do that, but why not? I'm gonna have free time. 'Cause I'm not gonna do anything. Jeanette last fight was all like no weightlifting and all this last time, so she's probably gonna tell me that again.
Well, Ray, I've already been.
I'm just saying, Zack, when you make the UFC, some of this video is going to be the earliest memories they have of a young Zack. Why not document it?
Yeah, no problem. I just don't know what to say.
I've already been taking video of Zack leading up to this fight.
You have?
Yeah, the other day after pro class. Monday.
Jerry films you when you're not watching.
Clearly. Good. I'm like, let me film. I'm not watching.
He also got pictures of you while you're sleeping.
I know.
That actually that for you. That's where you got a freaking flashlight in my apartment. The freaking I'm like, I thought someone was in there. I knew someone was in there.
It's always good.
We're gonna look back on Zack when he was a young up and coming fighter.
Yeah. Jerry's been documenting.
Oh yeah, Jenny knows I love the camera. I love being on camera. But
Wait a minute. Okay. Careful with this water, okay? Careful with trying this water, okay? Because I swear I can think of an insult off of this. That's gonna get me hit by Jeanette or you, or both at the exact same time.
No, but for real.
Get your own drinks at Jerry's house.
The guys, the people that have been following the MMA guys all know that, like, all the videos and stuff that we see there. My friend Greg actually was the one documenting, like, my first fight in 9 years, that kickboxing match. He documented my first MMA match, which if you click on that video, you can actually see Ray in that video as well. And I've been taking, shots and stuff at the gym, some training logs and videos, but we've got, Zack's first fight on tape. We've got his second fight. We have, we're about to have his third fight. And so we're gonna document, all this, man. And that's what's great about MMA. That's what's great about jiu-jitsu. And people ask, like, why do you do this? Well, it's because we're a giant family. We're close-knit. We're a fellowship. And that's what makes us fun.
Yep.
Because the fight's...
That's not true.
Hey. I definitely say being here.
Beat each other.
Freaking the jungle's where it's at, man.
It's like family.
If I get shirtless and wrap my legs around a guy downtown, I'm a homo. But if I do it in board shorts in Vegas, I'm a tough guy.
Pretty much.
All about context.
About context. Why don't you guys sit up here? You can commentate along with us.
Join the group, man. Join the group.
Alright,
Join the group.
Alright, here we go.
Let's be like, Jay, let's get clear about
Alright,
WrestleMania.
so-
Join the group.
I'm here.
Come on, join the group, man.
I'm not
Alright,
trial
at the
fire
table.
kind of man.
Kevin Lee, and Tony.
For my valuable insight onto.
I still can't remember, man. I'm sorry, I still can't
It's
remember
no
you.
worries. I'm not memorable.
If you kick me in the legs and it hurt, I'm pretty sure it's gonna make some type of mark. Remember Jay when he kicked me in the head?
Well,
Yeah, the first guy that actually, no, out of everybody I fought, freaking people that done the most damage is this guy, and he's like just freaking like pounds away from me. The only guy that's actually giving me a fight is this guy.
Don't worry.
That is sad. Okay, every other light heavyweight can't stand a chance. Yet this guy beat me up.
Well, you can continue to follow Zack's rise to fame and stardom and watch.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
Is it me or does Kevin Lee kind of look like Adonis Creed?
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, give me a. He has a little bit more.
Let's
hair,
take a poll in the chat room. What do our viewers think? Does Kevin Lee look a little bit like Adonis Creed? Yo, when are you going to tell us your dad was Apollo Creed? Huh? Oh, Herb Dean's reffing.
Oh no.
Hey,
Not good.
It's not a bad ref, but
Not a bad ref.
not
The
the
second.
best ref. Where
Yeah.
the hell is Big John McCarthy? Kevin Lee is hype as fuck. We don't realize. Do you realize what's about to happen? Kevin Lee like popped a zit or something on his
what's up with that?
bicep. I don't know. It's like blurred out. It's offensive.
He's also got a big zit on his chest. Is that part of his strategy?
McGregor really watching this fight, man. Whoever wins, he fights.
Once again, thank you everybody who's joined us tonight in the chat room. I do not know. Life of Tyke says I'm going with Lee. Lee with a KO, just like I called the 10th round KO by Mayweather.
Hey, you want to bring that up now?
Jake Lloyd says DJ versus Cruz will be sick. Think DJ crushes him. Cruz is old. Well, older.
Yeah, most likely.
Big thanks. Thank you, Jake. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Best thing you can do is show your friends, tell your friends, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your grandma, tell your neighbor, tell your friends, tell your enemies about the MMA guys.
Kids, tell your wife.
Whoa.
I love Tony Ferguson's swagger. I love his swagger. He's got that awkward ninja capoeira type style, and then he's still training. He says, I'm training up in Big Bear Mountain, all right? I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber. I've just been getting stronger. I'm like, my man just said I've been training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Like nothing. Right in Kevin Lee's face. You see how much comic books and pop culture, like, bleed into and feed their way into athletics and sports? All right, here we go.
No, like pretty much like everybody,
Hold
like
on,
they really
hold on.
everything.
Why is Derek Lewis doing security in the background?
Derek Lewis? He probably went back to Texas. No, Zach, you were saying?
Oh no, pretty much like everybody nowadays will make some type of DBZ reference, no matter what it is, and it's lifting, fighting, clearly fighting. Man. There's always a DBZ reference to everything.
All right, guys, here we go. Ray, you can see all right?
Jerry, who won the Werdum fight?
Who do you think? Werdum. The fight got canceled. What ended up happening was, all right, here we go. Tony Ferguson. Werdum won by submission with the last-minute replacement because Lewis got pulled out due to injury. Kevin Lee looking for a shot. Tony Ferguson. Kevin Lee with a nice little high kick there.
Is Eddie Bravo in the corner of Tony Ferguson?
I would imagine so. He was there at the UFC embedded.
What's Ferguson doing?
Being thorough.
Well, I mean, like it's like those little freezes that he's doing. Like I know you saw that too, right?
Snuck in by Kevin Lee.
What's that? What was that, Ray? Oh, slip by
Slip.
slip.
Some overhand right by Kevin Lee landed there in the early exchange. Kevin Lee light on the feet. Tony Ferguson looking a little bit stiff, flat-footed right now. Not quite sure how to interpret the movement of Lee. Lee looks bouncy. Another little high kick upstairs there. Tony Ferguson hands very low, changing his stance. Looks like he's setting up a cadence.
Looks like it might have been interrupted a
I
little
thought
bit.
that Kevin Lee was about to throw a chamber kick right there, a la Stephen Thompson. Tony Ferguson yet to engage. Nice little left hand, little shovel hook there thrown on the inside. Did he just do a fake rope-a-dope with the right hand?
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
Was that a Superman jab?
yes. That was a Superman jab.
Oh, he watched that punch.
Staggered.
Landed by Lee.
No, he's saying he got poked in the eye. Lee dropped.
Flip?
One drop. It's like you drop me, I drop you.
Did he drop
Does
him or did
anybody
he
remember when
slip?
Pat Barry fought Chet Congo?
I don't. Do you
No.
guys?
I remember that, yeah.
This is weird.
They both knocked each other out.
Oh, God. Well, that happened with Pat Miletich and
Matt Mitrione.
Mitrione and Fedor. Kevin Lee is so dangerous, dude. He's such a big guy for this division. This is, give you guys a little bit of insight, this is my weight division. That guy right there, the Motown Phenom, he's just so heavy-handed. So, Tony Ferguson, I don't think he's respecting Lee's power here, but Ferguson's still finding a way.
Tony Ferguson is negotiating the range that Kevin Lee can box from right now. He's catching him at the end of those punches, too. Kevin Lee's putting a lot on him. Tony Ferguson is not doing a lot to stay out of the danger.
Oh, takedown.
Scramble there.
I think this is not the place. I think this is not the place that Kevin Lee wants to be. Rubber guard action by Tony Ferguson. 2 minutes left to go here in the first round. And if there's one place that is more dangerous than Tony Ferguson being from a striking distance, it would be Tony Ferguson.
Slipping out.
Very strong. Look, he might be going for a double arm bar.
He's going for the arm bar. Oh, no. don't turn that way. Or yeah, never mind.
Very calm, very patient Tony Ferguson on the ground right now with Kevin Lee. The Eddie Bravo Jiu-Jitsu. He's got the arm trapped. Kevin Lee raining some
knees. Those knees are your best friend.
Kevin Lee with some knees from from side control.
Stole it from Johnson.
Well, that was half guard that he was throwing those knees from. That was even weirder.
Or does Kevin Lee work from the top a little bit like Tyron Woodley?
Why did you say
Big cut on Tony Ferguson here. I think he might be in the crucifix. No, north-south crucifix. Got the arm wrapped up. Ferguson, a minute left to go. 55 seconds left to go. Still in a very dangerous spot with Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee trying to bring all of his intentions to fruition here.
Oh,
Calling out Conor McGregor, calling out Khabib Nurmagomedov.
who's on? Was Kevin Lee or Ferguson?
He's been on his back now for 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Strong wrestling, strong top game by Kevin Lee. Full mount by Kevin Lee.
Keep going. Ground and pound. The ground and pound. Man,
19 seconds, Kevin Lee. Make it count.
Tony Ferguson's going to be able to survive this, but he is every single one of these shots that he is raining down from a high mount on Tony Ferguson.
First round, Kevin Lee. That's it.
Little late shot by Kevin Lee.
That's
it. Calm down.
Jerry.
Yes.
How gross was that after the bell right there? Was that egregious?
Yes, that was a clear. Yeah, that was a clear. He threw that extra shot just to get out of his face.
Dude, I would take away a point right there if I was the referee.
I would too.
You have to set the tone if you're the ref right there in the first round. There's a lot of bad blood in this fight. Let it be known that will not be tolerated. Kevin Lee's got to know better.
Yeah, you can't do that shit, man.
Okay.
That was dirty. That was dirty. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Some highlights here from the fights. But you have exactly as Ray here, our man Arms called it. Yeah, very strong, very dominant top game. However, if you watch this here, that late strike, watch this, and the bell, bang, and one deliberate strike right after it. Tony Ferguson saying, "Come at me, bro." All right, here we go.
Round two.
The judges take away.
It's up to the ref.
Yeah,
it's up to the ref's discretion.
Jerry, I gotta be honest, man. I was not ready for the speed discrepancy that I see tonight. Kevin Lee is just fighting in a different gear than Tony.
25. Well, he just turned 25. He is moving much more quickly. His stamina is on point. He's fighting like a. I can't believe he's in the 155 division.
Some people thought the same thing of Benson Henderson when he beat Frank Edgar.
Yeah, as Mitch just said, he looks a lot bigger.
These guys are probably both about 173 pounds right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, Kevin Lee ain't got no fat on him.
Yeah, I give Kevin Lee 175.
Nice little strike
Whoa,
there. You hear
nice
that?
one. Good kick.
Oh, nice leg kick by Kevin Lee right there, causing Tony to actually switch stance. Tony Ferguson right now, he doesn't have the speed to throw the jab from down low like that. I'd like to see him bring his hands up top a little bit and try to throw the jab off the slip.
Got a little front kick to the jab there by Tony Ferguson. He probably doesn't want to let. He's doing really well slipping, though. He's doing really well slipping to the side of Kevin Lee.
Right there. Do you see that right there, what I was talking about? Off the slip, he slipped. He caught that jab on the inside. I like that.
Yep.
Ooh. Swing and a miss by Kevin Lee. I've never seen someone whiff on a takedown.
Yeah, those kicks are going to add up after a while, though. I'm glad you're here calling this with us, Ray. Thank you so much, too, for Dean and Mitch showing up, for Jenny for opening, showing everybody how to be a good host and a good fighter, if I do say so myself.
I tell you right now, if you guys pay attention, Kevin Lee looks to be really flat-footed, which is going to lead me to believe he might be tiring a little bit over there in the second.
Shadow, quit banging on the fucking table. Move. Yeah, I think you're right about that, man. I love that dog, though, by the way.
Hey, dog.
The thing is, that microphone's on the table, and that microphone's on the table, though, and if he keeps on banging it, viewers are going to hear it.
He's done.
I would really like to say this later on. You got Tony Ferguson here standing southpaw. See, he switches the southpaw orthodox stance up real easily. He does that merengue, salsa-style dancing while he's in the ring. And like you said, man, he's really dictating the range of Kevin Lee here as well. Tony Lee's starting to look like...
Kevin Lee's getting tired, man. You can tell by his mouth.
Hold on.
Wide open.
What'd you say, Ray?
I was saying who switches stances really well is TJ Dillashaw and Nick Diaz. You'll see a lot of those guys, especially guys who can throw high kicks effectively. Jab, cross, high kick, they'll land in a switch stance and then throw the 1-2 from the southpaw position. Look for TJ Dillashaw to try to do that against Cody.
Ooh, step in elbow.
Kevin Lee definitely flat-footed right now. It seems that he's lost a little bit of that speed that he was showing in the first round. Tony Ferguson a little heavy on those legs. I think those leg kicks in the first round from Kevin Lee are already paying dividends.
They were both landing.
Kevin Lee looking like he's breathing with his mouth open a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, that overhead right there. Kevin Lee does not have what he has on his punches that he did in the first round.
Cardio. It's the biggest thing.
This is actually what Jerry and I talked about in the predictions. I had referenced that if Kevin Lee's going to win, he's going to have to come out and stop him early. And if it doesn't happen that way, I thought that Tony Ferguson was going to be able to take over in the mid to late third round. And it's looking as if it's happening sooner than that. I do like the Ben Henderson tattoo that Tony's sporting, though.
Failed takedown attempt by Kevin
Excellent
Lee.
takedown defense there by Tony Ferguson.
Seriously, especially with a guy like Kevin Lee trying to take you down. That is not easy to do.
They're pretty.
You have to stay. Yeah, Jenny says they're very evenly matched up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be an accurate statement.
I think I told you, Jerry, I said that Kevin Lee's got a little more power. Tony Ferguson's jiu-jitsu is on another level. I was not prepared for the speed difference in striking between the two.
Adrenaline dump. The adrenaline dump. What happened?
Fabricio Werdum fight tonight, Jerry?
What's that?
Who did Werdum fight tonight?
Wills, Thomas.
Why did Derek Lewis not compete?
Injury.
When did he get injured?
Today. Walt Harris.
Oh, I remember Walt Harris. He's fought in the UFC before. How did Derek Lewis get hurt?
I don't know. Oh, something about some people were propositioning.
He's like
Tony Ferguson saying, "This is my cage. This is my cage." It might have been his back. That people were proposing it was back problems, and what he did was he just took the fight for a paycheck and just couldn't end up doing it because he's just older and he's been hurting so long. So they said.
I tell you what, Jerry, real quick, you and Zack, man. I just looked at the face of Kevin Lee. He looks to be pretty battered up. I didn't see Tony land anything that would have done that.
Yeah, no, he was landing some pretty good jabs and strikes. Kevin Lee looking for a
power bomb. Uh-oh. No.
Southwest time. Tony Ferguson.
Good call, Mitch.
Yeah.
But Kevin Lee's more
Catching on.
What do you think, Dean?
Catching on.
I don't like that Tony gave up the butterfly guard for the close guard here.
Oh, 4:10 left to go.
Not much happening here, fight fans. Kevin Lee, in the guard of Tony Ferguson, pressed up against one of the poles in the cage. Not doing too much, trying to posture up.
He's got that head up, looks like he might be going for a triangle.
He's got 1 foot in the hip. Look for him to try to post that out. Ferguson's face right up against the cage here. Nowhere for him to go. This is not a great place for him. Kevin Lee lets him up. How about that?
Oh, you got here a dog now? Dog, too.
We got all kinds of animals.
Two of them.
Kevin Lee's gonna be
He's got
tiring
one
himself
strong
out.
tail.
Tiring himself. Tiring himself out, swinging and missing like that.
Control
I
every.
tell you what, man. Jerry and Zack, neither of these guys have anything close to the striking that's going to be needed to train with the likes of Mr. Conor McGregor.
Of course not.
Agreed. Hey, quit banging the table with your tail.
Yeah,
He has a strong tail. You're gonna hit me with that spit. I'm like, the heck is this?
yeah, it's whipping me. Calm down.
He's the sweetest dog in the world. He's a goofus.
Yeah,
all right, guys. Both fighters look a little bit taxed physically.
Oh, you missed that head kick.
The kick misses by Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee reminds me of a young version of Eddie Alvarez. And Tony Ferguson has a very Nick Diaz-like approach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, he's getting all these takedowns though. Every time he gets a takedown, he gets the takedowns. He's getting the takedowns. It's like the 4th takedown that Kevin Lee's got on Ferguson.
Hey, we need to put him in the room or something.
Fine. I'm gonna feed you.
We need to put him in the room or something.
Sit,
We
sit.
can't be coming around making all the noise.
Boy,
Armbar here. Armbar by Tony Ferguson.
Fight it.
Put him in the room. Going for the omoplata. It's defended. Transitioning
Going
again. Now
for a
he's
triangle.
looking for a triangle. More elbows. That may have been what's cut him up and caused that bleeding. Ray has been those elbows and those close range shots. He's got his foot. Notice he's got his foot on the hip.
I thought that Tony was actually going to finish that straight armbar there for a minute when he rolled.
Like Tony Ferguson got some kind of. So Tony Ferguson at the advantage.
Time left in this round, guys.
We got 1:30 left to go here. Reaching. That's why Kevin Lee's getting armbarred. He's in that guard. He's reaching.
Oh, go for the triangle.
Oh, we got ourselves a triangle from the rubber guard.
Stack him. You need to stack him.
Eddie Bravo style. There he goes, passing the arm across.
Nice.
Kevin Lee is in some serious trouble
I don't
right
think
now.
I don't think he is. Look at his arms.
It doesn't. He can still get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been.
Yes! Yes! He tapped! He tapped! He tapped! Triangle from the guard of Tony Ferguson, showing amazing sportsmanship. And in the end, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Ferguson wins with a triangle choke. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu truly showing the domination tonight. Golly. Check it out, fight fans. That was one of the most unbelievable fights I have seen.
Jerry, did Beneil Dariush beat Evan Dunham?
Yes.
So I went 4 for 4.
Yes. Kevin Lee looking Kevin Lee looking very disappointed. Kevin Lee looking very disappointed. I think his corner right now is telling him, there, you had nothing to be ashamed of, son. That was an amazing fight. Take a look, fight fans. Notice Tony Ferguson getting to the side here, raining elbows, which are going to be distracting him. And see how he even tries pulling the arm of Kevin Lee out. Kevin Lee transitions to the same hip as the side that the armbar is on. But then notice here, Tony Ferguson takes one leg over. That's all he needs. He goes for the rubber guard. He cinches it up. And you see that look in his eye right there where he understands, okay, now He's got the fulcrum. He's got it behind the hip. Now he knows. He knows. It's just a matter of pulling down on the head, raising his hips, and that's exactly what he did. And he has every reason to be proud. That was unbelievable. That's easily getting him the submission of the night bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the MMA Guys. Hit subscribe, like, share, and we'll be back here too for our next UFC Fight Night Glory. Check us out too. Wish Zack luck on his fight this weekend. And thank you for joining us for UFC 216. We're going to stick around for a little bit. Yes, technical Ferguson, baby. Very good.
Is Zack going to be fighting at 205 pounds?
Yes.
Is there a potential move up to heavyweight, Zack, or are you looking to stay at the light heavyweight division?
I'll stay there as long as possible. If I feel like I can't beat Ken anymore, I'll go up.
Do you have a tough time making 205?
No, not really.
Do you find that you give up any size to some of the shorter, thicker guys at 205?
Do I give him any size? Do I give him any size? I'm just tall. I'm taller than him.
That's what I'm saying. Do you notice a strength difference with some of the guys who might be like 6 foot, like Rashad Evans types?
Not really. Well, yeah, no, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like Rampage and a John Jones. Those are the two types of light heavyweights that we see.
Yeah, sadly, I'm a John Jones type of guy.
Well, Ray, round 3 submission by Tony Ferguson. You called it.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed. I said Tony Ferguson was going to come out, probably take the first round. I said you'd see a turn at the end of the second, beginning of the third.
Well, let's see what he says
That's
here.
why I do what
One
I
of
do,
those
Jerry.
bacon pieces.
They're
The dog food.
Okay, just make
Thank you guys.
if I throw it, he'll jump at them.
Come here, boy. Easy. Easy. Easy, shut. Easy, shut up. Easy. 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 Oh boy, oh, he loves these things.
Excited.
It smells pretty good, actually.
No, I would eat these.
Smells too bad.
Not easy.
Some bacon.
Paw.
Some bacon
Give me your paw.
him.
Give me your paw. Good boy.
Yeah,
Good
okay.
boy. One more. Paw. Give me your paw. 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 Oh, he's just going crazy. Well, here you go, boy.
He's excited.
Good boy.
Is the gym going to be open on Columbus Day?
I'm going to bed, buddy. I'll see you guys later.
Ray, thanks for
I'm
joining
off
us.
on
Everybody, if you want to hear more from Ray, be sure to subscribe and tune in for Ray's prediction, Ray's picks, Ray's breakdowns.
Oh,
What did he call?
Conor McGregor. Who else?
Oh.
10-fight win streak for Tony Ferguson. And now, calling out. Oh, this Conor McGregor. Wait, Kevin Lee's talking. You hear that? The elbows. Still, man. Fucking great fight from Kevin Lee, dude. He's a badass. Oh, that was Tony Ferguson. They do 1, 2, 3 victory. Life of Tyke, Zack's fight is this weekend at Tier Nightclub. His name is Zack Shelby.
Guilt Nightclub.
Guilt
Nightclub.
Oh, it's at Guilt?
Guilt Nightclub.
The old Roxy here in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, thanks for wishing me luck, man. Freaking just go in there, do my thing. Oh, they're asking how old's the dog. He's asking how old's the dog.
All right, thank you again, guys, for joining us. God damn, man. Kevin Lee, man, he definitely tried. I thought he was gonna win there. There were a couple moments I thought he was winning there. What'd you guys think?
It's a good night of fights.
Yes.
I got to witness UFC history. I didn't even know I was going to. Truly blessed.
That was an historic fight too. How was y'all's day?
Ferguson. It's like, yeah.
Good day, man. Now I'm petting a dog.
That might be me if I want to go. I'll be like, yes.
Doing some water. He's panting, but he might just be.
I'm excited.
Want to get some water? Get your water.
It's
GSP.
Brutal.
Turn it up. Turn it up. GSP.
GSP. This guy is a guy who's coming out of retirement after 3 years. George St. Pierre. Is some of the most unbelievable moments in UFC history is from this guy.
He is one of the best pound-pound fighters. That always will be. Guaranteed Hall of Famer.
One of the best. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So he's kind of been like... He's also French-Canadian. He's like, I'm not impressed by your skills.
Are you still alive?
well, nobody's perfect.
Gary, are you still alive?
Who, right? Who you
No,
talking
in
about?
general, are we still alive?
Yeah, we're still alive.
Shut up, over here.
Which state? Florida.
Up his nails.
I'm from the West Coast. I'm from the West Coast.
Did you know they put the
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow.
because they're getting sliding? I thought when they run, they saw it.
Easily T. Ferg, man. Thanks again for watching, guys. Again, you can click the link in the description to go support the the victims of the Las Vegas massacre. And just catch us back here next time, Zach. Say goodbye. Wish Zach luck on his fight.
I'll see you November 4th, freaking GSP, Michael Bisping. I'm definitely going to be here for that.
See you for that.
Win, loss, or draw. If they take us to a draw, I'm about to be like, hey, if it was a draw, we got another deciding round right now. So I tell them, be like, one more round right now. We freaking, I ain't in my life for the draw.
Oregon, FCFF in Oregon. Well, we got to take you to Oregon one day, buddy. Have them call over here, man. We'll do a little road trip. Do a little MMA guys on the road. All right, fight fans. Thank you again for joining us. I'm Jay, and you've been watching the MMA Guys Saturday night here, live from Orlando, Florida. Peace. Be good to each other.